Ja!
Haha, you were right, madam. Now he has finally made me laugh too. He was really funny. Haha.
Basically, why don't you smell it yourselves? That way you'll be able to judge better.
Very gladly.
Hello, Captain. Zagor. I'm astounded, I have no words.
Hero, my hero.
Your. This. I.
Look, in the meantime, the number of our dear friends has increased even more.
Yes, they have obviously realized that it's already lunchtime.
Das Chinatown in Norfolk birgt ein Geheimnis, das nach Schießpulver und Opium riecht. Während sich der Duft exotischer Gewürze in der Stadt ausbreitet, wird das goldene Siegel, das Symbol des Willens des Kaisers, zum Gegenstand einer blutigen Suche. Zagor muss in das Herz des Labyrinths eindringen, bevor die Schatten des unbarmherzigen Wong-Lot alles verschlingen. Das ist Elkins, eine fröhliche Stadt in West Virginia. Und hier sind auch Felipe Caetano Lopez Martinez und González, der alles andere als fröhlich auf dem Hauptweg der Stadt spatiert.
Well, when someone is late for a meeting for about 10 minutes, it's not that serious. Some people know how to be late for an hour, but that's okay and that can happen to anyone. But when you're late for a whole day, then it's not nice at all. And when someone is late for a whole 2 days, then it's really enough to drive you crazy. Incredible to be so late. You really have to be a unique type. Caramamba. Damn. And is it possible that such a unique type is my friend? Man, where the hell did you disappear to, Zagor, damn you? And most importantly, why didn't you leave me more money if you knew I would have to wait for you so long in this stinky village? Man, I have nothing else to do but walk around here a little more. So, let's see, there are 5 restaurants here. About 10 bars. More than 20 stands with hot sausages. And none of them wanted to give me anything on credit. Damn.
Nah.
Man, is it possible that I am the only angry one in this village?
Rate es, wenn du kannst.
Here, the passers-by are smiling. The mentrants are smiling. And on every poster smiles the stupid face of this respected stranger.
Rate es, wenn du kannst.
PIH, guess if you can. What does that mean? Damn it.
Rate es, wenn du kannst.
But, just a moment. The face from the poster. This face from the poster, as I said before, is somehow familiar to me.
Rate es, wenn du kannst.
Moreover, when I think a little better, I'd say I know very well who it is.
Rate es, wenn du kannst.
Trampy. Well, of course, that's him. And who knows what damned fraud he has now devised at the expense of the inhabitants of this town. Guess if you can. What the devil does that mean? Sorry to bother you, Signora, but I need some information.
Speak freely, sir. I will gladly help you.
It's about... It's about this poster that can be seen everywhere in your beautiful city. I am here in passing and the poster has aroused my curiosity. Do you perhaps know what it's about?
What, you mean to say you don't know what Guess If You Can is?
Well, yes. Honestly, I have no idea.
Oh heavens, but how is that possible, everyone living in this town? From newborns to centenarians?
I'm not doubting that, Senora. But as I said, I come from outside and...
Oh, of course, that's the truth. Okay, I will explain everything to you, so Guess If You Can is a novelty that has completely changed life in Elkins. Namely, for some time now, every evening people gather, or rather, they literally fight to get into the old granary. An old granary that has been converted into a kind of theater.
So, it's about some show?
That's it, the most passionate show ever shown in this city. And the host, Dr. Quiz, is an exceptional man.
Here's another of my friend Trampy's usual deceptions.
That's right, sir. He is so learned and at the same time so witty and charming that he has managed to become an idol to the whole city.
I understand. But what does that famous show consist of reading the future? Trained fleas, illusionism.
Oh, no. None of that, sir. Nothing so banal. You see, it's about culture. Dr. Quiz's show is pure culture. Namely, he asks various questions to everyone present, and the one who answers him first gets a prize. It is possible to win a ham, a calf, a picture, or an art vase. Well, isn't that exciting?
It really is. Madam, I'm already shivering just thinking about it. Thank you, gentlemen, and goodbye.
Oh, we will surely see each other, sir. If you come to the old granary tonight, I will not miss it.
I will definitely come, madam. I will definitely come. Caramba, you carambita. It is perfectly clear to me that I must not miss this wonderful opportunity to survive until Zagor's arrival. If it's true that good old Stary Trumpy has found a way to milk the Elkins residents well, I'm convinced he won't deny at least one juicy steak to his old partner.
Heute Abend im Old Granary triff, wenn du kannst.
You just keep smiling, Dr. Quiz. We'll see each other tonight at the old granary.
Triff, wenn du kannst.
And if God so wants, my stomach will start smiling too.
Einige Stunden später entdeckt der kleine Mexikaner einfach, wo sich Old Granary befindet, indem er einem Warnstrom von Bürgern folgt, die in die gleiche Richtung gehen. Und nachdem er ein großes, geräumiges Gebäude erreicht hat, dort opfert er die letzten 50 Cent für eine Eintrittskarte. Und dann setzt er sich auf eine bequeme Bank. Inmitten der aufgeregten, ungeduldigen Menge. Rate mal, wenn du kannst.
When will it start?
In 5 minutes, just 5 more minutes.
Die kurz darauf mit donnerndem Beifall.
Bravo!
Bravo!
Begrüßt die Ankunft auf der provisorischen Bühne. Dr. Quiz.
Thank you, friends, thank you. Today we're going on with Guess If You Can. Your applauses for me represents a huge encouragement and just like for my faithful collaborator, the lovely Deborah, who as always will read the questions. While in the temporary absence of the clerk McKerson, the task of decision-making in doubtful situations will be entrusted to Timothy O'Brien. After all, there isn't much of a difference here, namely, both he and the clerk and Pearson are dressed the same, aren't they?
Bravo!
Heavens, how witty.
Ha ha ha!
Bravo!
Please, the introduction, maestro! And now, let's start with the first question.
In the year 1781, the American Revolutionary Army defeated the English army at Cowpens. After the battle, the victorious general modestly admitted that he owed the military success to his precious assistant. The question is, who is General Daniel Morgan's most precious assistant at the Battle of Cowpens?
Damn it!
For God's sake.
What a question.
It's hard. It's pretty hard.
So 1781, ha!
General Morgan, right?
I know.
Excellent! Say freely, sir!
Mallory. Rudolph Mallory. I am a blacksmith.
Okay, let's hear that answer then, Mr. Mallory!
General Daniel Morgan's most precious assistant at the Battle of Cowpens was Longlegs.
Long how?
Long legs.
This too bad, Mr. Mallory. Really too bad. The exact name is another. And I'm really sorry that your answer is wrong.
The devil is wrong. Longlegs was General Morgan's horse. And of course his best assistant during the charge was that horse.
Gulp!
This, frankly.
Mallory is at least partially right.
True, the horse is important, can undoubtedly be considered an assistant.
But who says that horse was really called long-legged?
No one can say that was his name, but nor that it wasn't.
This, frankly, I don't think that's the problem. The correct answer was... But where did I put the piece of paper? Or it was here. I'm sure I put it there and... Just a little more patience, please. This. Well, in the absence of papers, I suggest that we accept Memphis Mallory's answer. You agree, Mr. O'Brien?
Okay, the answer is good. I confirm the correct answer to Mr. Mallory.
May I ask you to handle that bat more gently, Mr. O'Brien? For God's sake, you aren't making coffins here. In considering this exceptional case, we will give you your reward in advance, Mr. Mallory. Here, it's about a beautiful chicken.
Ha 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 ha.
We'll go get her right away. E.T. Voila, here's your chicken.
What? But that's not a chicken. It's an egg.
Well, let's say this is a very young chicken. And when I was talking about the chicken, I didn't mention its age at any single moment.
Bravo!
What did I tell you, gentlemen? Isn't he wonderful? Isn't he absolutely unique?
There is no doubt about it, gentlemen.
And now, before we move on to the next question, I must make amends for my unforgivable forgetfulness.
Yes, I must admit that these types are really rare.
Namely, it's time to reveal to you what fantastic prize our winner tonight will get.
Haha.
And our charming hostess will take care of that, won't she?
Of course. Ha 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 ha.
So, is that prize coming or not?
I'm sorry, I'm trying, Dr. Quiz. I'm trying with all my strength. But the reward doesn't want to come and...
Curse, I'm surprised at you, Deborah. So you should know that mules are pulled by the head, not by the tail.
Poor girl, I'll take care of her, Dr. Quiz.
You! Oh, don't exaggerate! As for her, I don't think it's her time for the gravedigger. Namely, she needs a doctor now.
See, do you see how witty he is and how he is able to save every situation with his humor?
Ah!
This, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is Candian due to force majeure, basically. See you tomorrow. And then we continue with Guess If You Can. Guess If You Can. Ah! Yeah!
Haha, you were right, madam. Now he has finally made me laugh too. He was really funny. Haha. Excuse me, places, please excuse me.
Yes, who is it? What do you want?
Considering that you are asking so many questions, Dr. Quiz, may I ask you one? Do you remember Chico Felipe Cayetano Lopez? Martinez.
And Gonzalez! Chico!
Trampy!
Come here, fall on my chest! I'm so glad to see you! Ha ha! But how much time has passed? We haven't seen each other since that time when they beat us up because we...
No, you are not right. That was the penultimate time. The last time they beat us up was because we...
No, I think that was the penultimate time. As far as I remember, the last time they beat us up was because...
Oh, enough already. Enough of sad recollections of that unfortunate series of failures and punishments. We'd rather think about the future.
That's right, we are thinking about the future, and as you can see, the future is smiling at your friend Trampy. To your friend and partner, if you like that idea.
I accept the offer with enthusiasm, my friend. And considering that your four-legged reward knocked out the announcer, already from tomorrow, you can count on the help of your announcer.
PAA! The expression page sounds much better to me.
Muy bien. Let it be per moral. And now let's celebrate our new partnership.
I'm afraid you'll have to do it yourself. I saw how to say this. After that, and I have certain difficulties with chewing.
Bien, ma'am. I understand.
Here it is, in the Red Dog Saloon. You will find excellent food and a comfortable room.
Gracias, amigo.
And take this list. These are the questions you will have to read tomorrow evening, and you better start getting familiar with some difficult names that you will have to pronounce.
Be sure I will. I will study it all night. And tomorrow you will get from me perfect pronunciation and vocal performance worthy of a great actor who has proven himself performing Shakespeare.
Ha ha ha! Until tomorrow, old friend!
Until tomorrow? And until the new show.
Wenig später, in der luxurigsten Kneipe der Stadt, kommentieren die Leute immer noch die letzte Vorstellung. Rate mal, wenn du kannst.
No doubt, the guy is really capable.
And then he, as gentlemanly as always, said, "The show is Candium."
Greetings, everyone, people, and congratulate me.
And who the hell is this?
Well, greetings to you too, stranger.
I will be a stranger for only a short time, friend. Because from tomorrow I will be one of the two most famous people in Elkins. Namely, I will be the new announcer, or rather, the page of Dr. Quiz.
Watch out, watch out. In that case, we really congratulate you.
It seems you really are sympathetic. But are we sure that if you have to deal with a mule, you will be intelligent enough to tell the head from the tail?
Ha 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 ha.
Don't listen to Poisonous Mulligan, friend. He always wants to show off as the most malicious and most sarcastic man in town.
Only in the city you probably meant in all of America. Ha ha ha! We didn't give him the nickname Poisonous in vain.
Nonsense. Don't listen to them, my dear, sympathetic visitor. I am not the most malicious here, but the most elegant man, as you can see yourselves if you look at my cloths, which are perfectly designed to the smallest detail. Starting with the bow tie and all the way to the always fresh flower that I wear in my lapel.
Of course, Mr. Poison, this mulligan.
It is a very rare flower that comes from Alaska, and its special scent is something between lemon, violet, and artichoke. Basically, why don't you smell it yourselves? That way you'll be able to judge better.
Very gladly. Sniff, sniff. Damn.
But sir, I told you it's about fresh flowers. And fresh flowers are always bathed in dew, ha 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 ha.
GRRR.
The flower that sprays the news is currently in fashion in Boston. And I hope you didn't get offended that I tried it out on you the first time.
This. No, it's not bad. Anyway, a little water has never hurt anyone.
I'm glad to hear that. Then let there be peace.
Let there be peace.
Okay, give me your hand.
It's like a good to you sig zed. Retting kadmenda me laken.
But sir, what's wrong?
My hand.
A hand? Oh, true. Sorry, I'm so clumsy. I forgot I was holding a pin in my hand.
Ha 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 ha.
Finny. Damn fud.
Our poisonous one is really unrepairable.
And unpredictable.
As if he's pulling them out of his sleeve. Damn him, it seems he spends all his time thinking up new jokes.
Lucky him, on the other hand. I don't have his imagination nor his time to waste. And therefore, considering that I have to return the favor, only one joke comes to mind. This one? I must admit, it's not overly funny, and it's old. But I don't know why. It always makes me laugh, even though it's not some new thing from Boston.
I will avenge you, stranger. You will pay dearly for this. May I be called Poison Mulligan?
Am nächsten Abend versammelt sich im Old Granary wieder eine begeisterte und laute Menge. Rate mal, wenn du kannst. Die sehnsüchtig erwartete Vorstellung beginnt bald mit einem üblichen Ritual.
Until our beautiful Deborah recovers, I will, ladies and gentlemen, be your new announcer. Or to be more precise, the new paid, as you have certainly understood from my haircut. Haha, I like this joke. Huh? This. Basically, if it's not good, then it's at least decent. And yes, this. Basically. Yes, here's Dr. Quiz.
Good evening.
E.T. Voila.
Once again for you, guess if you can.
You are the best, Dr. Quiz.
Bravo!
Bravo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you can see, today I have a new assistant, and let me ask you right away, do you know what is the difference between him and the announcer who preceded him? Well, the difference is in the following. The girl got a blow to the head that made her stupid yesterday, at the age of 20. While that happened to him in childhood, when he fell out of the cradle.
Bravo.
Thanks, and have that go the girdle come that Caleb made sing have it started.
PFF. What stupid humor!
And here's tonight's prize, basically considering yesterday's catastrophe. I chose something that also has 4 legs. But what? And now let's move on to the questions. Papers out, my young friend.
Of course. Lovely ladies, esteemed gentlemen, here's the first question. So,
let's hope it's not too difficult.
PSSST.
PSSST, silence.
what was Mr. Kelly, the pharmacist, doing at the widow Carter's house on Sunday evening?
Please.
Don't.
But.
You're blushing, apothecary, huh?
So then there's where you were on Sunday night.
But what are you saying, dear? This is certainly some kind of mistake.
Hey!
Dr. Quiz, I don't know what this shameful joke is, but I guarantee you that...
What a joke. On Sunday night, you came back later than usual. Prove that you didn't if you can.
Yes, or rather, no.
Calm down, gentlemen. Calm down. It's obvious that some terrible mistake has occurred and...
Backup question. Announcer, switch to the backup question immediately.
Yes, of course. First reserve question. What was Mr. Mudder doing in Emma Clanton's chicken coop 2 nights before Christmas?
Demon blood, you mutter!
But I don't.
Dirty, rotten thief, that's who stole my most beautiful and fatted turkey.
Are you calling me a thief?
Calm down! Calm down! Gentlemen!
Indeed, certain rumors don't arise without reasoning.
This is a mistake! It's certainly a mistake in reading and...
No, absolutely not. Here it says exactly that on the paper.
Then let's move on to the next question, which is... Why did Martin Miller light a cigarette so close to Mr. Mortimer's hayloft last month?
Arsonist. So you are the villain who burned my hayloft.
I don't smoke at all in.
P.Y. Romaniac. Arsonist.
Thief.
Liar.
P.Y. Romaniac.
Adulterer, womanizer, cheater.
Damn you! Where the hell did you get this paper, Chico?
I had it in my pocket. You gave it to me, remember?
But this is not the paper that I gave you, damn it!
What but then? Someone must have replaced it without me noticing. But who? Who could have? Well, of course, that's who it was. Poisonous.
Calm down, people from Elkins. Calm down. Don't fight among yourselves. Is it possible that you still haven't understood what the real truth is? These 2 guys, Dr. Quiz and his assistant, have plotted to divide us, to mock us, the inhabitants of Elkins. Come on, let's show them that we are not people who can be mocked so sarcastically.
The truth, they decided to play jokes on us.
Poisonous is right. All of this is set up to laugh at our expense.
But just a moment, dear viewers. Calm down, esteemed gentlemen. Allow me to.
You shut up, destroyer of families.
But just a moment. We...
But stop. You've gone crazy.
Let's punish them.
Get them.
Ha 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 ha. Now my revenge is complete.
Damn you, Mexican! The partnership is...
Dissolved? I understood. Save yourselves if you can. Mom!
After him.
Get him.
Thieves.
Fuff! Damn. Hand! It's useless, my heart will burst. I can't puff.
Come on, friends, we've got him.
Pant. I can't keep running like this. Inside, I must puff, hide inside. And now may heaven help me.
Death.
Let's punish them.
There, one went there.
Let's catch him.
They're gone. Head up, old Chico. You got away this time. And this time you were more capable than those who wish you evil. Oh no, the lid is rising. They found me. It's over. They will tear me apart. It's over. I'm ready. Here I am, ready and reconciled with fate, like a lamb thrown to the wolves.
Postman!
Oh no! Oh!
Mail for Felipe Cayetano Lopez Martinez Gonzalez.
You, even here. This is really too much.
No real postman accepts limitations in his field of work. And in cases like this, he has the right to request additional postage per kilometer.
Damn it, put down that lid. Okay, I'll give you extra postage per kilometer, plus a night shift allowance, maternity leave, winter service allowance. I'll give you everything you want. But after that... And now immediately put that damn lid back.
The client is always right.
Do VR, curse, KVR. I was only missing this idiot. Another excitement like this and my poor heart will end up in pieces, curse.
So you really won't tell me how you spent all these days without me and Elkins?
What a question. And how would I have spent them? It was excellent. In the morning I went riding to open my appetite. Then bathing, shaving and massage. After that lunch and rests, so I could endure all those evening outings to the theater and casino? What can you do? I had to spend that mountain of money you left me.
Message received. And this time you were right, Chico. It's unforgivable that I left you alone for so long and without money. You'll see that I'll make it up to you in the coming days by treating you to plentiful lunches.
You better be careful when you promise something like that. If our friend Fishleg is broke as usual, you risk having to treat him too.
Ha ha ha, that's the truth. Him and all the sailors of the Golden Baby. Ha ha ha.
Anyway, I really can't wait to see him and his nice people again.
It's real luck that that crazy drunky duck followed you all the way to Elkins to give you the letter.
Yes, really real luck. Luck that almost gave me a heart attack, Dova. Proclel KVR.
What are you muttering, Chico? I didn't understand you.
Nothing, nothing?
Einige Tage später.
We've arrived, people. This is the junction towards Norfolk. I'm sorry that I have to drop you off in this weather, but I'm already late and I have to get back home before night falls.
Don't worry, friend. You've already done us a huge favor. You've saved us a lot of effort. And this will certainly not be the first time we've walked in the rain.
Well, there isn't much.
Caramba y carambita. Since we're already talking about walking, how far is it from here to the Audio-Erzählung's tavern?
It will take you less than 2 hours.
Less than 2 hours. Oh, really good news. 2 hours through ankle-deep mud with icy water soaking us to the bone.
Don't be angry, friend. When you get to the tavern, the bartender will surely find you a nice dry place where you can warm up your bones.
What kind of place is that?
Believe me, it's the best accommodation you can find in this entire area. It seems that people traveling by stagecoach are picky and only accept first-class things.
I hope you are right. As well as the fact that the cook is equal to the bartender.
Indeed it is, believe me, people. You are in for a pretty nice evening.
Then we'll conclude it with a toast in your name, mister. Have a good trip.
Good luck to you too, guys.
Vaya con Dios.
Let's go, beauties, fly. After so much talk about cooks and bartenders, I can't wait to sit at a cram table.
So help me, all the mustaches of my family. If only one more cart would come.
There's no point in fooling ourselves, Chico. The guy who connected us claimed that the only virile passing this road is the stagecoach coming from Washington, and which in the best case won't be here before dusk.
Okay, that means we'll avenge ourselves on Fishleg by making him pay for the most expensive dinner in his life.
And he will gladly do it, Chico. Our dear Fishleg is surely also eagerly waiting for us as soon as he settled a meeting for us in this strange place.
True. Namely, he could have easily settled a meeting directly in Norfolk.
Well, the most important thing is that we will all meet again. We have so many adventures to tell each other.
Während sie so über ein angenehmes baldiges Treffen mit einem alten Freund nachdenken, vergessen unsere Helden völlig die schwierigen Bedingungen, die ihr Wandern begleiten. Endlich!
Caramba ye carambita. Tell me I'm not dreaming, Zagori. Tell me that what I see is a real house. Tell me it's not a mirage.
Mirages happen in the desert, Chico. And where we are going is definitely not a desert. At least in terms of the abundance of water around us.
Yes, water whose trace we will erase with as much wine.
Hello, people.
Good evening.
Hello, strangers.
1,000 scalps. I can't believe we're finally on dry land.
A rough day, huh?
You're right. But they told us that you would be able to fix all that with a hot bath and cold beer. And we hope that's true.
Show me better for your money and you will get both.
Are they all so untrusting in these parts?
I'm sorry, stranger, but if you just glance at the faces of the guests who visit my place, my chronic lack of trust will be crystal clear to you immediately.
I'm raising for 20.
One card.
PIH, I won't have any.
I'll have one too.
Well, okay, mister, I can't tell you you're wrong. But tell me, has Captain Fishleg arrived yet?
Yes, we have a meeting with him here.
I don't know who it is. Is he a soldier?
No, he is not a soldier. Fishleg is the captain of a whaler. You've certainly heard of the famous crew of the Golden Baby?
No, I haven't heard of them. In short, people, there is no sailor here, and thus not that Fishleg you are looking for. But keep in mind that the largest number of guests will arrive tonight by stagecoach from Dunnaville.
Him. In that case, we have enough time to rest in our room, right?
That's right.
Nicht lange danach können sich die untrennbaren Freunde endlich etwas Erholung gönnen. Gleichzeitig verbessern sich die Wetterbedingungen draußen überhaupt nicht. Und auch die erwartete Postkutsche ist nicht da.
It's already 9 o'clock, and there's no sign of the stagecoach.
PIH in this weather, that shouldn't surprise you. Frankly, I even think it won't show up tonight. They probably stopped at some other place along the way.
In that case, we're going to rest. But if the stagecoach does come, no matter what time it is, tell Captain Fishleg to just knock on our room door.
Count on it. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you.
Während das Pendel die Stunden abschlägt. Der Regen hört nicht auf, die Fenster des Wirtshauses zu peitschen. In dem Chico schläft wie geschlachtet. Während Zagor es nicht schafft, ein Auge zuzumachen.
Strange, I feel tense as if I sense some danger. I've had this feeling many times before, and it rarely deceived me. But this time I don't understand why it's going through my head. After all, the delay of the stagecoach in such weather is quite normal, and 1,000 scalps, one would say that.
OP, let's go, beauties. Just a little more.
Of course, here it is, the stagecoach has arrived. And soon I will finally be able to hug old fish leg again. Chico, wake up.
But what the devil?
It has arrived. The stagecoach has arrived.
Here you go, young man.
But what is this now? Aren't you going to stop?
PIH, we're already late 5-6 hours, and I want to make up for it at least partially.
Then have a good trip.
Good luck to you too, young man. Come on, let's go, Ray AG.
1,000 scalps.
But is that fish leg?
No, obviously he wasn't in this coach. Chico, he will probably come tomorrow with the next stagecoach. Come on, let's go back to bed.
Caramba, you carambita. Look at this, Zagor.
You finally arrived, kid.
We've been waiting for you impatiently all night.
But who are you, and what do you want from me?
Who are we, friends? Of course.
Friends who followed your journey step by step, spending a lot of money on it.
Stagecoach transport, food and accommodation in 3 taverns.
Plus a nice number of bottles of whiskey with which we killed time until your arrival. All of that cost us a lot of money. But it doesn't matter, it will all soon return to us multiplied, little one.
And with interest, ha 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 ha.
But I really don't understand anything. Where did you even get the idea that I have money with me? I am just a poor wretch who hopes to find a job as a cabin boy on some ship soon.
PFF.
I don't like people who tell lies, you brat.
My friend is right, little one. A guy we know well, a serious person who works in a bank, told us that he gave your mother $30,000.
And the only person who came out of the house of the aforementioned gentleman is you.
And you came out with a bag that you're holding too tightly in your hand for it to contain only underwear.
Caramba, you carambita. Have you heard?
Wicked scum. I didn't like their faces from the first moment we stepped into this place. And the idea of stretching a bit by changing their personal prescription suits me perfectly.
Come on, Red, take his bag.
No, you mustn't. You mustn't do that.
Help, help.
Curse it, shut him up.
Ah. No, I don't want.
Damn you, stubborn! If you don't let go of that bag, I'll cut off your hand.
Let her go. Let her go.
But what the devil are you intending?
Well, okay, you stubborn person, you really asked for this.
So help me. Curse. And what do you?
That's the guy who arrived tonight.
Devil take you, why are you interfering?
Get lost, you fool. Get out of here if you don't want to.
Meh, you get out of here. Or you'll have a really bad time.
No, help. Red, help.
Demonic blood. Put him down, you scum. Put my friend down.
Put him down, no problem.
You
bastard.
Scum. Damn scum.
Watch out, Zagor. What now? Didn't you want this bag at any cost? There, now you've got it.
Nice hitter, boy. Really nice hit.
Yes, and how is it possible that he addressed you by name? How does he know your name?
Truth, 1,000 scalps. What is this story now?
Well, I'll tell you right away. Namely, the fact is that...
Good Lord, what a slaughter.
Hey, what's happening down there?
Don't be afraid, friends. They aren't dead.
Yes. Do you see this one, for example, is still moving? Moreover, it moves too much. Calm him down.
Relax, gentlemen. Nothing serious has happened.
My God, my God.
And if your husband gives us a bigger piece of rope now, we will leave you several nice packages that you will then hand over to the nearest sheriff. So, boy, if I'm not mistaken, you wanted to tell us something very important.
Yes. I wanted to tell you that it wasn't hard to guess that you were the Zagor I've heard so much about, and whom I personally invited here by signing the letter in the name of my Uncle Charles Humboldt.
Caramba, y carambita.
So, you mean to say that the meeting that Fishleg settled for me here was just your invention?
Damn scammers. Then those three did well when they...
Calm down, gentlemen. Calm down. Let me explain. My Uncle Fishleg wrote to me that he will certainly come to Norfolk. That is, he probably already arrived.
And I left Boston precisely to join him and hand over this money which represents his share of the inheritance that belonged to my mother and him about 3 months ago.
Here you go, mister.
Of course he will, friend. Come on, boy, if it's true that you want to get a job as a cabin boy. It's time to learn how to tie knots.
When my mother entrusted me with the task of giving my uncle this money, and after I heard that the taverns were full of robbers of all kinds, and considering that I am inexperienced and not particularly strong, it was immediately clear to me that I would need an armed escort. And since private bodyguards cost a lot of money, I remembered an excellent friend of my uncle, who, according to his stories, is worth more than half of the Boston police, and who should protect me at least on the second part of my journey.
And who, unlike the above-mentioned private bodyguards, doesn't cost a cent. Of course, the great Zagor is always available to everyone, and it's free.
Stop it, Chico.
This, I thought it wouldn't be too much of a problem for you, because you will have the opportunity to see your old friend again, won't you?
You are eloquent. Boy, there is no doubt about it. And I must add that you are likable. In short, I gladly forgive you your deceit.
Hurrah!
And me!
Thanks. Thank you, Chico.
So tell me, how old are you, boy?
I'll turn 20 in May.
Devil take me, and you don't even have a single hair on your beard. But I tell you something. If you board a ship full of experienced sailors, they will immediately start to mock you. They will treat you as if you were some young lady.
Then I have to tell you something. Namely, if that happens, those sailors will not be wrong. Because I really... And I am a lady.
By all the mustaches of my family...
1,000 scalps.
I decided to disguise myself as a man in order to discourage potential annoyers during the journey. But now that strategy is no longer necessary. Because now I have my valiant knights who will defend me, so that I can finally become a member of the weaker sex again.
Oh.
Gulpoob!
Oh, this scoundrel managed to untee himself. Go back to sleep.
Did she say the weaker sex, or did I make a mistake?
Am nächsten Morgen nehmen 3 Reisende ihren Platz in der Postkutsche ein, die diesmal pünktlich angekommen ist, und werden von hassvollen Blicken 3 Räuber verfolgt.
Happy journey, people.
Sie beginnen den zweiten Teil der Reise zum Atlantik. Glücklicherweise beruhigen sich die Wetterbedingungen und 3 Tage später.
There she is. Look over there.
Golden baby. This is the first time I've seen her, but I know her like the back of my hand, because I've heard so much about her. And I also have the feeling that I know all the sailors from her, Gaston, Tara, Ramoth.
I hope they also describe what they look like. Because that's the only way you won't be afraid when you finally come face to face with their snouts of blood and flesh.
Hey, you up there, the crew of the Golden Baby.
Hey, Gaston, someone is calling us.
Who could that be, for God's sake? Chico, that crazy glutton.
Felipe Cayano Lopez Martinez y Gonzalez. And so on, and so on.
Greetings, guys. How many unfortunate whales did you take care of on your last voyage?
This time there was nothing from whaling.
PIH, if you hope I'll prepare you a delicious brudet, you can forget about it right away.
Yes, we didn't catch even a sardine.
Old Fish Leg didn't have money even to buy hooks for loan lines. And therefore we even had to transport some God knows what trinkets from China.
From China.
Caramba ya carambita. You've come a long way.
And Fishleg. Where is Fishleg?
You will find him in his cabin. We just arrived. He's studying the documents he received from the port authorities for disembarkation.
And Zarkov, Sikelo, Nutter and the others.
Everyone went out to have some fun. But we'll organize the real fun tomorrow in your honor, friends. You can count on it.
When the word fun is spoken by the chef of your class, paradise immediately appears before my eyes.
Ha 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 ha.
Caramba, you carambita, my mouth is already watering. You'll see what delicacies Gaston, the true master of the kitchen, is preparing, Virginia. Mom! Help!
But what's wrong, Chico? Don't you recognize our old friend, Fakir Ramatha?
Yes. The devil take him? That's exactly that crazy man. Do you see, Virginia, at the end of every journey he hypnotizes himself and then hangs for days like a dried cod in the most strangest possible positions and doesn't hear or see anything. In his words, that's the best way to rest. But the thing is that he's a little stupid.
You're stupid, fat Mexican.
But didn't you just say that he can't see or hear us in this state?
Damn!
To your misfortune, I was still only in the pre-hypnotic phase. Chico, welcome aboard, people.
Thank you, nice friend. I'm glad to see you in great shape, as always. Let me introduce you.
The niece of Captain Fishleg.
But how, you know her?
No, but I expected her. And I expected you too, friends.
But how could you know that we were coming, Ramathy?
Cursed be, who told you?
No one, of course. But last month I prepared a Malaysian drink that allows prophetic visions, and so I found out about your arrival. And now, if you don't mind, I'd like to rest a little in the position of a new upside-down papyrus leaf. See you, friends.
Unbelievable. This is to go crazy. Meh. Really to go crazy? Does it seem possible to you that...
1,000 Mormons, but what the devil?
Karamba yi karambita ai?
Chico, Filippi, Cayetano, and so on forth. Old devil, only you could mistake my nose for a door frame.
Hello, Uncle.
How are you, old sea dog?
Zagor, and the devil took me, Virginia. Is that really you, Virginia?
Yes, Uncle.
100 whales. But what are you doing here, daughter?
Well, I came to bring you Mom's sincere greetings. And to bring the inheritance of a distant cousin from Ireland who died last year. $30,000.
What? Hey, say the word dollars a little easier. My ears aren't used to it anymore and might explode.
Then I sincerely hope your eyes won't explode.
Thunder. Wow, this is amazing, incredible. You mean to say that all this wealth is mine?
Yours and your sailors, if I know you well.
You're right, daughter. My poor people are really down in the spirit after this last stinky trip. One of the most famous dwellers in the United States has been demoted to an ordinary cargo ship due to lack of money. But now it's over. Now I'll be able to buy supplies, harpoons, equipment, and finally start a decent hunting season.
Einige Stunden später hat die Dunkelheit den Anliegeplatz bereits vollständig überdeckt. Und unweit vom Hafen ziehen die Lichter der gastfreundlichen Lokale zahlreiche Matrosen an. Und auf der Golden Baby brennt immer noch ein Licht. Und unsere Helden, erfreut über das Wiedersehen, erinnern sich an die vergangenen Tage. Sie schmieden langsam Pläne für die Zukunft.
Okay, I think it's time to look for accommodation.
Accommodation? 100 of whales? You mean you won't stay to sleep on the ship?
Hey, exactly. These swaying baths are not very nice to Chico, and I must admit not to me either. And therefore we'd rather sleep on a pile of hay or somewhere on the beach, basically on anything, as long as it's quiet.
I completely agree with Zagor. I'd rather our ship not be a mattress, if at all possible.
Whatever you want, friends. Come, I will personally take you to a clean and cheap tavern, which is located not far from here.
Cheap? Caramba y carambita. Well, he should take us to the most expensive hotel in town, Fish Leg. Devil take you? Have you already forgotten that just 2 hours ago, you stuffed a huge inheritance into your pocket, you damn miser?
In that case, I'll rent you a room in the governor's palace. 1,000 walruses. Remeth has obviously decided to change his resting position.
What a guy.
Yes, this is surely his famous position of the tired rabbit?
Or falling bamboo leaf.
To hell with these stupid jokes. Now I'll tell you what this position is. This is the position of a guy who got a hard blow to the head. And this bump will confirm it for you.
1,000 scalps.
You mean to say that someone hit you on the head?
Exactly, by the Holy Trinity.
But who could have done it?
Maybe it's a joke by Gaston or Hamandick.
PIH. This bump seems too big for a joke, even when it comes to people with a heavy hand like sailors.
Basically, we'll clear this up immediately, and...
Uncle, what? Look.
CA, Captain.
1,000 scalps.
So help me 100 whales. Gaston, what happened to you?
CA, Captain. Someone hit me.
But who for God's sake hit you?
I don't know. For a moment, I bent down to pick up a piece of rope, and then I felt a blow to the head.
Look, someone else is lying on the deck.
Caramba you carambita.
It's Hammondick, the poor guy. Unfortunately, it seems he fared much worse than the others.
Curse, I can't believe it. This is definitely not a joke. You demonic blood. Someone climbed on board too.
Maybe thieves.
What thieves? What could someone steal on a Menerchet ship like this? It would be different if it were a passenger ship. 1,000 sperm whales. A passenger.
What?
Passenger, I said. We have a passenger on board. It's about a mysterious old Chinese man, whom we embarked in Shanghai. He doesn't say much and never revealed to us why he preferred Golden Baby rather than a usual passenger ship.
Anyway, I think we have to check if everything is okay with that gentleman.
That's right. Let's go to him immediately.
1,000 scalps. Whoever the attackers were, it must be admitted that they did their job properly. They were fast and quiet.
He's down there. We gave him the cabin that I used as an office, and the door is open. Mr. Ling, is everything all right, Mr. Ling? Blood.
1,000 drums. What the devil happened here?
It looks like a tornado passed through here. But damn it, where did he disappear?
Good heavens, what's happening on this ship? Uncle Charlie.
I don't know, Virginia, I still don't know. But I will do my best to clarify it as soon as possible. Mr. Ling, where are you? Can you hear me, Mr. Ling? Answer.
Caramba you carambita. Maybe he went to the shore to have some fun.
And all that mess in his cabin.
Yes, it seems that someone has turned everything upside down looking for something. Take the lamps. We must search the entire ship from top to bottom. Mr. Ling, can you hear me, Mr. Ling? Maybe he's in the hold. That's the only thing left for us to look at.
PIH. If only there were more people on the ship, it would be easier for us to look for him.
Yes, but those lazy bones only think about fun, and who knows when they will return back to the ship. Mr. Ling, are you there, Mr. Ling?
1,000 scalps. You really have a lot of goods here.
Yes. And who?
PSSST. Did you hear?
This, I honestly.
Oh, what were we supposed to hear?
Some sound up there.
Mouse. It's probably a mouse. Unfortunately, they are on all ship.
Maybe it really is about a mouse, fish leg. But for me, however, rather take a look to make sure. Maybe you were right. Nothing can be seen here.
Heavens!
Zagor!
Damn snake. Get him, guys. Don't let him escape.
Caramba y carambita?
1,000 whales. After a fall like this, he certainly won't escape.
Are you wounded, Zagor?
No, everything is all right, Virginia. Don't worry. So, Fishleg, do you maybe know who this guy is?
A Chinese? No, I've never seen him before.
Hey, there's another one. Run!
No.
Curse!
Not before we chat a little, brother. when someone already tries to slice me. The least he can do is explain the reason to me. End of the road, brother. You two, then the knife is really your national vice. Fish leg. Chico, open your eyes wide. Maybe there are more of them. And you, in the meantime, watch these two.
Finn, damn cry. I hope there are no more.
This is really enough to drive you crazy.
Caramba. Ye carambita Zagore. Captain Quick. Over here?
1,000 scalps, another Chinese.
Unfortunately, yes. And this time it really is him. The man we were looking for.
Mr. Ling?
By all the drums of Darkwood.
Is he dead?
No, fortunately, he is still alive. But they did a good job on him.
Damn bastards.
But why did they torture him like this?
Yes, what did they want from him?
Let's hope he will be able to tell us that himself if the doctor manages to bring him to consciousness. Quick, we must take him to the doctor immediately.
And these two?
We will hand them over to the police. And if their commander is still, as I believe, a certain Gibson, be assured that they will sing like nightingales very soon.
Come on, let's hurry. Every minute counts now. This poor guy's life hangs by a thread.
Chico, you search all the taverns and bring all our sailors back to the ship as soon as possible.
But surely they're all drunk, and...
Let them then sober up, damn them. I want the entire ship checked centimeter by centimeter from top to bottom, and let them be careful that no other intruder sneaks onto the ship.
I'm leaving right away, Fishleg.
Ungefähr eine halbe Stunde später.
To hell. To hell with all the yellow snouts in this world. They're more stubborn than mules. The devil take them.
You mean to say you couldn't get them to confess?
ADMIT, bah. I would be satisfied if I had only forced them to open their mouths. Well, unfortunately, nothing. First I tried nicely, and then by force, and to such an extent that my arms hurt, but still nothing. As if they're mute, both of them, like a grave.
But did you at least manage to find out who they are?
Do they live here in Norfolk?
Take. And how would I know that take and shout that? All those damn Chinese are the same to me, and new ones come every day. You see, lately here in Norfolk, the same thing is happening that happened in other big cities. Workers who were brought from the east to do the worst possible jobs have established their own independent community within the city. During working hours by day, they respect our laws, but then after that, within their community, they live according to the ancient customs of their old homeland. They celebrate traditional holidays, choose their leaders in accordance with the hierarchy, and even appoint courts, and sometimes carry out executions of those who have broken one of their laws. That's why we often encounter cases like this evenings. These people are more afraid of the authority of their secret world than of us. And that is precisely why they built a kind of wall of silence around their way of life in that community.
I understand. And in that case, we can only hope that we will find out something from their victim, Mr. Ling.
True, maybe he, when he comes to his senses, will enable us to understand what happened tonight on the Golden Baby. However, my many years of experience tell me not to have too high hopes for that. Namely, I would bet that Imsar Ling, or whatever the hell his name is, won't say a single word about what happened. Because he himself probably believes that some things should be resolved exclusively among the Chinese, and that whites have no right to stick their noses into it.
What should we do then?
You, nothing at all. Gentlemen, return to your business and thank heaven that you got out of this mysterious story without too much damage. We from the police will do our best to find out something more, and then we will see what will happen. Tomorrow, we will press the prisoners again, and...
Captain!
What the devil is going on, Sergeant? Is the building on fire?
No, sir, but...
1,000 scalps, did they escape?
No. They didn't escape, sir. They are dead.
Dead? Are you kidding, Sergeant?
100 whales. What do you mean, dead?
I don't know. I hadn't taken my eyes off them for a moment, but suddenly I saw one of them sliding off the chair like a bag of potatoes. And while I was trying to help him, another met the same end. I guarantee you that...
To hell. This is really for the birds. I still can't believe it. They're mocking us. Bah.
The whale's belly?
They're dead. They really are dead.
At first glance, there isn't the slightest trace of wounding.
Curse it, another mystery.
No, gentlemen, there is no mystery here. Look at this whitish foam coming out of their mouths. They obviously took some extremely strong poison.
I think you are right, young man.
But how could that happen, damn it?
I swear to you that I have nothing to do with it, gentlemen. I guarantee you that they didn't touch any food or drink and...
Everything is all right, Sergeant. It's clear that you have nothing to do with this. These fanatics knowingly chose death rather than speak under pressure in our hands. Look, both of them have the same ring.
Yes, and it seems that both of them lost the stone that was on it.
Obviously, it wasn't any stone, but poison. They swallowed it and then died. Curse. And so now the chances of us clarifying this whole story have become even weaker.
I do not intend to doubt your abilities, Captain. But if I were in your play, I would double the surveillance of the house of the doctor where the wounded man is, Mr. Ling.
Dr. Baxter, I will do that. And now, gentlemen, good night. And I will only repeat once more that you no longer interfere in this story.
Don't worry, Captain. None of us is so crazy as to try to take over the job you are doing.
Ha 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 ha.
Am nächsten Morgen sind alle Matrosen der Golden Baby damit beschäftigt, die im geräumigen Unterdeck befindliche Ware zu entladen.
Come on, pull.
OP.
Slowly, easier. You don't want to break all that goods that we transported across half the world, do you?
Frankly, I'm getting hungry from all this work.
Come on, just one more hour and you'll be able to eat 2 steaks. You think that will be enough for your unquenchable hunger?
Depends on what kind of steaks we're talking about. If it's human flesh, then it will. Namely, only human flesh gives true energy to all of us who have centuries and centuries of cannibalism in our blood. Of course, I immediately want to emphasize that it must be a well-fed and not overly nervous person. Or rather, about someone like our Chico.
Hands off, you ugly glutton of honest Christians. Get your PIOOs off me. Am a damn cannibal. I never know if he's joking or serious. Basically, I'd better stay away from his mouth. Who knows how many poor explorers and missionaries ended up in them?
Slowly, slowly. People, do you want to turn my buds into shards?
Your what?
My buds, I said. I mentioned you didn't have money to pay for the trip from Shanghai to Singapore compensated me with this chest in which there are 200 Buddha statues. It's about rather modest objects made of cheap ceramics. But it's not out of the question that I'll manage to get a decent amount for them if I sell them to some Chinese man from Chinatown. Here, everyone is like this.
And what is this hole in the belly for?
And how do I know that?
Maybe these statues are used as containers for spices, perfumes, or some other oriental sorcery.
What are they like? I think you can get at least $2 for them each.
What? Only $2? You've gone crazy, Fishleg. The Chinese who live here are surely full of nostalgia for their distant homeland. And therefore they will be ready to pay double that for an item like this. But of course, provided that a clear-headed guy leads the sale.
You unfortunately. That is by no means the case with me. I wouldn't be able to sell even a bottle of beer to a guy who just crossed the Sarand. Hey, just a moment. So why don't you take care of it?
Me?
Yes, place the statues in one of those abandoned shacks that are up on the hill. And then spread the news about it in Chinatown and start selling since you're so clever and cunning. In the end, when you sell them all, we will divide the profit in such a way that I will take 70% and 30% will belong to you.
HHM. Let it be 50. 50.
1,000 whales. That's the most unfair offer I've ever heard in my life. But I am forced to accept. Give me your hand.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Budo. Thanks to your amazing power, some money will finally end up in my pocket.
Und so, am nächsten Tag, während Zagor beim Ausladen hilft. Unser zweiter Bekannter ist mit Seele und Körper bereits in seinem neuen Job.
I changed many jobs, which bring a lot of money. But from today, dear people,
Regen schlägt ADDL.com.
Now I'm becoming a merchant.
Regen es. Regenbuda auf Norfolk.
Here it's done. And now run to your quarter and let everyone hear you.
At command.
Gerade aus China.
And please, get to work. Visit all the streets. And don't forget that we are partners.
Buda für dich, Buda für alle.
For every statuette we sell, you'll earn a nice $quarter.
Whoosh!
Gerade aus China.
B-U-U-U-D. Who wants Buddha?
Buddha für dich, Buddha für alle. Die Idee des kleinen Mexikaners erweist sich als ziemlich erfolgreich. Und in den folgenden Stunden erscheinen die ersten Käufer in einem provisorischen Geschäft. Und kaufen, ohne Anmerkung zum Preis, Buddha-Figuren. Aber in dieser Nacht.
I must admit that I'm not really comfortable sleeping in a place like this. Caramba y carambita, I have a feeling that all these statues are watching me as if they were alive, as if they were following me. But on the other hand, I can't leave this treasure unguarded. Because they would steal everything from me in an instant. So help me all the mustaches of my family. And therefore I will. Bizis, keep watch. Bizis, Runev, Bizis. Hey, it seemed to me that... Of course, someone is knocking. But who the hell could that be at this time of night? Maybe a buyer who didn't manage to come before? Who is it? Yai, I was right. It's about a Chinese man. Or rather, about another buyer. Welcome, dear Asian brother. Come in and feel free to choose your blee. You.
Am nächsten Morgen.
If I didn't trust Chico, I would never have believed this.
Unbelievable, really unbelievable.
Ah,
Are you sure they didn't even touch the money?
absolutely. I sold 11 bud hairs for $5, which is a total of $55, right?
That's right.
Okay, here are all $55 that I kept here in my pocket, where they could easily find them. I repeat once again, they obviously only wanted to smash all the statues. And that's exactly what they did, damn them. I woke up among a pile of shards. I'm sorry, Fishleg. It was your goods after all.
Everything's okay, Chico. You gave it your all, and those $55 already represent a good result in themselves. Believe me.
The truth, that's much more than you would earn. Uncle Charlie.
Yes, Chico, and therefore let's not talk about it anymore. It's obvious your initiative has bothered some city merchantech, who, in order to remove dangerous competition, hired some villain to destroy your goods.
Zagor is right, Chico. That's certainly what it's about.
Well, let's not think about it anymore and continue with the unloading.
That's right.
Come on, Chico. Relax and forget about everything.
After we finish, we will all rest together, okay?
Okay, Fishleg.
We'll go somewhere hunting and fishing and then have fun in the best restaurants and all that at the expense of my inheritance.
While we wait for that wonderful vacation, I'll take a little walk around the city, okay?
Okay, Zagor.
See you soon, friends. This accident that happened to Chico is much more unclear to me than what I told my friends. I wonder what could be hidden behind that. Is there perhaps some connection between that and what happened the day before yesterday on the Golden Baby? Those attackers were Chinese. And the Chinese destroyed food. No, it could also be pure.
Make way and make way, way, way. Watch your heads, people. Make way, clear the street. A fire has broken out. MAA.
Fire. And where, for God's sake?
Dr. Baxter's house is on fire. Quick, everyone run there. We need volunteers, people.
1,000 scalps, Dr. Baxter. 'Cause the wounded Chinese was with him. Mr. Ling. 1,000 scalps. This looks like another dirty story. Which definitely deserves that I take a little look at it. I'll pay LA. Forgive me, friends, but considering that you are looking for volunteers.
Disperse.
You found the first one.
Places, move away. Damn it,
Dramatisches Geläute macht den Weg für die rasenden Wagen frei, die nach nur wenigen Minuten, nach der letzten außerordentlich engen Kurve, in der sie fast umgekippt sind, brechen genau vor dem Haus durch, das wie ein richtiges Lagerfeuer aussieht.
Hurry up, you damned!
Get out, prepare the pumps.
It took you a long time to get here, devil take you.
I'm sorry, Captain. One of the horses just didn't want to start. And...
PIH, the usual story. Come on, get to work. A little while ago, there were still living people in that damned hell.
Ridley, Murchison. Try to sneak inside through some crack.
You with the hose. Help your colleagues.
The door. Soak the door. Come on, Ridley. Curse it, this is burning like a hayloft.
The beam!
Let's try to remove this beam. Cuff. Damn it, this damn thing is like it's made of iron. And this smoke is filling my lungs more and more. Cough, cough. Come on, come on. Watch out.
Ah! Ridley? Damn 1,000 times damn.
Water. Give more water. Raise the jet more, damn it. Raise it more.
Quick! Over here, hurry! Help us! But what are your men doing, Lieutenant? Why are they delaying so much?
Those two are capable guys. Captain, maybe the best in the unit, but the fire has spread to the whole building. If we had only arrived 10 minutes earlier.
Look, Lieutenant!
Help, help.
Redley! Murchison! Help, help!
It's nothing serious, Lieutenant. But unfortunately, not even the devil could get in there. The rear windows, maybe we can try over there, Lieutenant.
That's right, quickly unfasten those hoses!
I immediately, Lieutenant.
Move the carriage! Sumuski! We'll need it from the back!
On Union Street, sir?
Yes, in Union Street! And you too, with those things! Run back immediately! All Saints! And who is that up there? Who is that crazy man, Corporal?
Who, Kay? I don't. I don't know, sir. It's none of ours.
A volunteer! That's the volunteer who joined us on the carriage upon arrival! But what's he thinking? He's not normal! Volunteer, what the hell is that damn story now? Demon's blood, I don't want Sivian's Mardred over whom the city will shed tears, and the press rivers of ink. Stop that madman immediately! Bring him down before! Oh no, but I know him. T-shirt. He wore a t-shirt like that night. That's that Snoop with Golden Baby and... Ladder. Remove the ladder from the roof on which that madman is located.
Die Feuerwehr führt sofort den Befehl aus, aber bevor sie es geschafft haben, die Wagen um einen einzigen Meter zu bewegen.
Hey, you up there, stop. And hold on tight.
Unter den Menschen auf der Straße erklingen Angstschreie.
No hell! Good heavens!
No board shut, lock that down window.
Eine athletische Gestalt, die die letzten Sprossen erreicht hat. Schon löst er sich mit einem Drehsalto von der Leiter und landet gewandt auf dem Dach.
OPLA.
Woraufhin sich Blitze von Flammen vor den Augen der Versammelten sofort verbergen. Und der dicke Rauchvorhang.
Damn it, this is all we needed. Tomorrow the journalists, and the mayor will crucify us. Heavenly powers, is it possible that someone can be so stupid? Lieutenant, the cars from the 3rd District are arriving. Better late than never. Get moving, damn it! Let's try at least to localize the fire! We must not allow the fire to spread to the neighboring houses!
Fast. Fast!
Who else was inside? Captain, apart from poor Dr. Baxter, of course.
To hell, and how would I know? That I don't know how many patients were recovering in the doctor's house. I only know that there was a rather important person inside. The guy from whom I expected some help and because of whom I came here.
Really a juggly story.
The fire spread so quickly that it looked as if Dr. Baxter had kept barrels full of kerosene inside.
Well, we can exclude that immediately. It is more likely that someone else set that kerosene inside.
What? You mean to say that it could be a case of arson?
Well, let's say that Palm Bilby should not be excluded. Lieutenant,
raise that stream higher. Demon blood. Look up there, Lieutenant.
Terrace on the right side.
To hell! Him! He's alive!
curse.
Tarpaulin! Bring the tarpaulin immediately!
Immediately, sir.
Unbelievable! This is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my life!
Speed out.
Hold it tight, damn it.
Jump! Quick! Jump!
Verfolgt von den Schreien der Menge, springt Zagor. Zusammen mit dem Körper, den er fest in seinen Armen hält. Und trifft leicht präzise die Mitte der Rettungsplane.
Doctor! Quick!
Stretchers. Stretchers.
Calm down, guys. Calm down. Despite this mountain of dust and burns, I am fortunately quite all right. And unfortunately, this poor guy doesn't need a doctor or stretchers.
Make way, move back. Damn all the curious people of this world.
Hello, Captain.
Zagor, I'm astounded, I have no words. What you did is really incredible, and I don't understand what devil made you do such madness. These are things that ordinary citizens should not.
Stick our nose in. I know that's your favorite saying. But you know, sometimes amateurs manage to achieve better results than professionals. Isn't that right, Lieutenant?
This, Basically, maybe we should have tried to climb on the roof just like you did and this! Maybe we would have succeeded with that maneuver!
Hey, stop it. It's useless to talk about it now. Here you are, Captain. This is the man to whom you wanted to ask some questions. But unfortunately, he is no longer able to answer them.
Curse, are you sure he's dead?
The captain is right. In cases of suffocation, they sometimes manage to resuscitate victims.
So that might help with suffocation, gentlemen.
The truth, I saw how they apply artificial respiration techniques that.
But I don't believe that can help much with a knife in the back.
Heavenly powers!
He is killed.
The devil take me! But then the fire was set only to...
How to remove the corpse, and with it the evidence of the murder.
Damn it, and that cost the life of poor Dr. Baxter. PIH, may the perpetrators of this swenery be damned.
But who could have done it? And what motive could have led them to?
Stop, enough, Lieutenant. Because otherwise our Captain Gibson will remind you that murder is a matter for the police. And that ordinary citizens like me and firefighters like you are not allowed to stick their noses into this. Goodbye, gentlemen, I leave you to your worries.
But just a moment, someone needs to take care of your burns.
Don't worry, Captain. We have an Indian shaman on the Golden Baby, and I'm sure he will put me right without any problem. Let me pass, people.
Damn it, what a guy! But who the hell is he?
I don't know much about him right now. But something tells me that we will meet again many more times. And so I will have the opportunity to find out what is hidden behind his unusual personality and that unusual costume. Come on, Sergeant Carlson, let's go back to the station.
Attention! But, and this poor guy?
Take him to the morgue and tell Dr. Mosley to send me a detailed report on the time of death and everything else. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Goodbye, Captain!
And tell your guys to pull themselves together. I live about 2 miles from here. But if they continue like this, the fire will turn my house to ash. Good luck, Lieutenant.
Damn him! Who the hell does he think he is? Come on! Harder with that stream! Damn it! And you get to those pumps, damn it!
Am nächsten Morgen, während die Matrosen der Golden Baby mit der üblichen Arbeit beschäftigt waren.
Are you talking to us, friend? Damn it, if you want to ask something of us. You better start speaking like an honest Christian.
Hi, you're in the blue, young man. I apologize. We Chinese are sometimes really rude. The thing is that we are so attached to our daily 1,000-year-old traditions, and one of them is that we always try to use our language. And since we're on the subject of our daily traditions, I wanted to ask you if you perhaps have any more of those wonderful butters that I heard about in the Chinese Quarter.
Bud has, huh?
Frankly, we don't know anything about that. Namely, the guy who was selling those statues is the captain's friend.
Wait a moment. We'll call him right away.
Your kindness is truly touching, young man.
What?
Oh, sorry, I said thank you in Chinese. Hi.
And I will then ask you in English, why do you want that, Mr. Bate Battleton?
But Zagor, who are you talking to? That's a Chinese who.
He. It's true. He is Chinese just like me.
Zagori! Chico, Felipe Cayetano Lopez Martinez, and so on, and so on.
I'm glad to hear that you can say our again, friend.
Friends, I am so glad to see you again after so much time.
And it's always a pleasure for us, Bate.
Come on, get on deck.
It's just a pity that with every meeting of ours, my professional pride always suffers a heavy blow. Come on, reveal the secret. How is it possible that you always recognize me at first glance, even when I think I've created a real masterpiece with my disguise? The head covering is appropriate. I bought the tunic in a Chinese store, and I even learned a few words in their language. Will you tell me where I went wrong, damn it? What betrayed me and made me recognizable?
Well, old boy, you see. You are a serious professional, and your famous disguises are generally more than correct. But the only problem is that you always overlook some minor detail, and this time it's about...
Tell me, I'm really interested.
It's about those boats that are sticking out from under your pants. Chinese people usually wear light silk shoes of unnoticeable colors, not mountaineer boots.
Aye.
Haha.
This. Yes, of course. You are right. You are completely right. And I have to tell you that it occurred to me too. Namely, I was looking for shoes in all the stores in town. But what can I do when on those tiny feet of theirs, Chinese people at best wear size 37, while I wear 44?
Ha, that one's good. Come, friend, I think that this time your intervention can be quite important to me. For several days I've been breaking my head trying to unravel a tangled ball of yarn. And something tells me that you possess certain information that could be very important to me.
Don't fool yourself, Zagor. Unfortunately, the client I work for wasn't too generous towards me. He only asked me to get as much of those oriental statues as possible that someone from Golden Baby is selling. But he didn't reveal to me the reason why he needs them. To every question of mine regarding that, he would only kindly repeat that my job was only to try to find as many of those statues as possible and nothing else.
HHM. And I thought that Tia. Rather, tell me something else. What is your client's name?
I can't tell you that, Zagor. You know very well that professional ethics impose maximum confidentiality on us detectives. And therefore I cannot reveal the name that I am obliged to keep secret.
You really won't tell me?
Never. I swear to you on the honor of a private detective.
Caramba y carambita.
Unless you are so cruel and merciless that you decide to torture me. You know how it is, even the most enduring, the strongest and most resistant people can have a moment of weakness under the bites of pain, right?
Did you hear, Chico? When it's like that, I think we have no other choice.
Exactly, Zagor. We will torture him, and we will be crueler even than the worst torturers of the Holy Inquisition. We will start with pinching cheeks, like this.
Relax.
And then we will basically move on to tickling, like this.
Hi. No, hi, tickling in NG, no, ow. Just no tickling, please, no tickling, mercy.
Mercy, we torturers don't even know what that word means, right?
That's right.
Hi, not on the belly, no. This is too much. Hi, I can't anymore, I can't take it anymore. Okay, I'll tell you everything. My soul is strong, but my body is too fragile. Chufan, the man who sent me, is called Chufan.
Okay, I think we'll go visit that respected gentleman.
Should I keep tickling you so we can find out his address, buddy?
No. A threat is enough for me, you wretched torturer. Well, Great Wall Street. Antique shop.
Okay, and now while you two are talking, I'll take a look at the hold if what I remember is true. We won't appear empty-handed before your friend Chu.
Eine Stunde später, unsere Helden sind bereits im China-Viertel. Mit einem echten Stück Fernost, das in die Vereinigten Staaten verpflanzt zu sein scheint. Mit seiner Kleidung, Geschäften und sogar mit ihren Fahrzeugen.
Is that his shop?
Yes, exactly that one. But please, don't let me lose a client because of you. Don't ruin my career.
Don't worry. We will tell him that you still have traces of torture on your body.
Ah. Then I will wait for you outside here, and I will only enter when you guarantee that Chu Fan has forgiven me.
Okay, bro. Free?
Karambayo. There really is everything here.
Yes, a real Chinese goog's mine.
Ivory?
Yes.
And this?
Ivory.
And this?
And that's ivory.
Is this ivory too?
Yes.
Gulp? Well, these Chinese have obviously made all the elephants in the world toothless. Karambata karambita.
Look how detailed the drawing is on this screen.
It certainly took a lot of patience to make it. Famous Chinese patience.
Welcome to my humble shop, gentlemen.
Hello, Mr. Chu Fan.
Hello. What can I offer two refined customers, populvas? Maybe this vase from the Ming Dynasty, at least 500 years old. Or this chest encrusted with mother of pearl, which is a masterpiece from the 16th century. Or if you want to please your wives.
Man, although I'm not much of an expert, I'm sure it's about items for people of refined taste, Mr. Chu Fan. But we didn't come to you to buy something. Then how we would offer you something. It's probably about less valuable items than the ones you showed us. But maybe they will be equally important to you.
I understand. You are sailors, and you want to sell me something.
I didn't mention selling Mr. Chu Fan. We will give you something.
Almighty Confucius.
This?
But I don't. This, I am an antique dealer. While these objects don't have any particular value and...
St. Orange. Do you really think that something that was paid for with the lives of 7 people doesn't have any particular value?
The lives of 7 people.
Yes, Dr. Baxter and his 3 patients lost their lives. And the mysterious Chinese man who arrived here on the Golden Baby and his 2 attackers.
But I still don't understand it.
Enough. Let's play with open cards. Mr. Chu Fan, I know that you are desperately looking for these Buddhas. And I know that I can only get answers to some questions that have been bothering me for 2 days from you. Therefore, I now suggest that we join forces.
So help me, Confucius, you look like someone who knows a lot, young man. But who guarantees me that I can trust you?
I guarantee it to you, Mr. Chu Fan. Your faithful and humble servant. These gentlemen extorted your name from me, thanks to the most brutal and merciless method of torture. But I can guarantee you, since I have known them for years, that they are honest and reliable people.
Caramba y carambita. But...
It's MP, so help me, Confucius. It's MP.
But it seems that breaking these Buddhas is a real vice.
And there's nothing here either. So help me, Confucius.
So help me all the mustaches of my family. But then you just beat me up and then smashed all those bud, as I had in the barracks on the hill.
No, I have nothing to do with that story. Namely, at that moment, I hadn't even started the action. Besides, I'm not the type who resorts to violence like Wong-Lot does. And that's why, as you can see, I entrusted my investigation to this famous private detective. But do you have any more of these statues?
These were the last 2, Mr. Chu Fan. Frankly, I just happened to remember that I saw them down in the hold, so I decided to bring them to you.
I am grateful to you for that, young man. And it's a real shame that your friendly act served absolutely no purpose.
1,000 scalps. But what the devil are you looking for in those Buddhas? And who is this Wong-Lot you mentioned?
May I know why you are asking me these questions, young friend?
Why, the attack on my friends on the Golden Baby may be the first reason for that. And the other can be the assassination that I myself experienced. Then there are the murders of a bunch of innocent wretches. And not to mention the dark threat of a new wave of violence that I sense in the strange atmosphere that reigns in this city, or rather, to be more precise, in this very district. So, Mr. Chu Fan, now you tell me your opinion. Do the reasons you cited justify my curiosity to find out something more about this whole damn story?
It must be admitted that you know how to convince people, young man. And therefore, would you be so kind as to come with me to my apartment, gentlemen? I was just about to go and drink my usual cup of tea, and your company will make it all even more pleasant.
With pleasure, Mr. Chu Fan.
So, ungefähr eine halbe Stunde später.
Okay, now that we have performed the traditional tea drinking ceremony, we can also...
What? You mean to say that the ritual for which the Chinese are known throughout the world consists only of this? From this cup of warm water?
Exactly, Mr. Chico. And what else did you think we would do?
I thought we would eat something. Is it possible that you have never heard of tea cookies, Mr. Chu Fan? And what do you think? Why were they named like that? If not for the fact that they are usually served with tea?
HHMI, this.
1,000 scalps. Will you stop with that nonsense already, Chico? Please forgive this bottomless pit that is called my friend. and I suggest we move on to those important problems, because of which we are here.
Yes, of course, immediately. First of all, you must know that, although we respect the laws of the nation that hosted us, the Chinese community in Norfolk has a kind of its own government that is based on the traditions and customs of our distant homeland.
I've already heard of that, Chufan.
Okay, but what you may not know is that all decisions regarding life in Chinatown are made by one single person. A real leader, extremely respected and authoritative, who was chosen personally by our distant emperor, who has his reliable spies here in America. As you can imagine, the coexistence between us, the city authorities, and until recently, our leader, the wise Lai Ting, always managed to maintain a balance between the different sides thanks to his common sense and his experience. Unfortunately, a few months ago, the unforgettable Li Ting was taken by a sudden illness. And consequently, the community will have to accept a new leader whose official appointment will take place during the next Dragon celebration.
Dragon celebrations?
Yes, it's about an ancient tradition, a people's celebration that is held on a date that corresponds to your 5th of October.
Ah, well, that's next week.
Yes, exactly in 5 days, my friend. Generally, you need to know that there are 2 candidates for the place of the late Li Tiang. The first of them sits before you in the form of my humble smallness. And the other is Wong-Lot, a trader who has become quite rich and powerful in the last 2 years. It is a greedy man and a careerist who built his own little private empire by imposing his power on Chinese communities in other American cities. Norfolk should represent the first step in his ambitious rise, and you can be sure that he will do everything to be chosen.
It seems that this Wong-Lot is really a dangerous guy.
You are absolutely right, and it is almost certain that among the dirty businesses, thanks to which he got rich, there is also slave trade. Namely, many young women who came here from our country to work in his tobacco factory disappeared without a trace. And some claim that they were sold to the owners of suspicious places all over the country.
Caramba ya carambita. Well, that guy is really a real scum.
Yes, and your emperor, I presume, considering he is so far away, knows nothing about what is happening here now.
No, quite the opposite, namely, our honorable and beloved emperor is periodically informed about life in the overseas community. And I certainly know that his choice fell on my poor and humble smallness. And to such an extent that he has already sent me a golden seal ring that represents an expression of his will.
1,000 scalps. Now I'm starting to understand.
And I to hell. That mysterious traveler who was on the Golden Baby was carrying the symbol of enthronement that the emperor sent you.
But before he could disembark from the ship, the wicked Wong-Lot, who found out about it, ordered that he be attacked in order to seize the precious seal.
Exactly.
Seeing that he had no escape, the unfortunate messenger fled to the hold and hid the seal among the cargo. When the attackers found him, they managed to force him to admit that he had hidden the seal ring in a Buddha, but they didn't have time to find it because we captured them in the meantime.
Yes, and then they committed suicide. Wong-Lot is so known for his cruelty that his people, when they fail to complete their task, would rather take their own lives. After that, my rival sent other mercenaries to Dr. Baxter's house where the Emperor's messenger was recovering. How to prevent him from, when he finally comes to his senses, discovering the identity of the orderer.
Yes, and then they killed him together with the doctor and burned the house.
Yes, unfortunately, everything happened exactly like that. Esteemed friends.
And from that moment began the search for those famous butters, which I, in the meantime, have almost all sold. A very unusual story.
Okay, now we have finally assembled the whole mosaic, except for one small detail that is still unclear to me.
What is it about?
How did you find out where the seal's hiding place is? And so precisely that you sent our Batterton to search for the precious statues?
I will answer that question immediately, young friend. Namely, although I am not as powerful and organized as my opponent Wong-Lot, I also have a discreet network of informers. Basically, one of those people of mine joined Wong-Lot's gang, and that's how I found out information about where the seal is. And that information those two captured mercenaries, I don't know how, managed to report to their master. Well, that's the reason why I asked your honorable friend to go in search of the Buddhas.
I understand.
And what are we going to do now that we have clarified the situation, Zagor?
Watch out! Watch out! And what the devil could we do? Nothing! That's not our business, and therefore we only have to board the Golden Baby and go on a vacation that Fishleg promised us to celebrate his unexpected inheritance.
What? You want to convince me that Zagor would leave a friend like me in trouble?
More.
And a good person like Mr. Chufan present here?
NMM.
You little corrupt, selfish person. You pretend you don't know what moral values your friend has always defended. Who, as always, will surely not leave the crimes of the arrogant Wong-Lot unpunished.
1,000 scalps. I'm starting to think you'd be a better lawyer than a detective, my dear Batterton. But your talk was completely unnecessary considering that I had already made my decision.
I knew it! Bravo Zagor! Let's go, go, go!
No, Chico, we're staying.
Gulp!
And we will help these nice friends.
Du damn Buria!
Die Suche beginnt am selben Tag. Manchmal auch ermutigende Reaktionen auslösen.
For $10, I definitely plot it.
Und manchmal überraschend.
You want to buy it back? No problem, gentlemen. But now the price is $50.
Gulp!
Gulp! But how? 2 days ago I personally sold it to you for $3, and now you're asking me to give you even $47 more.
Hey. When a man who sold something wants to buy it back, if you're clever enough, you can make a lot of money.
A usual Chinese proverb. EA?
Yes, sir. And we have a lot more of them, dear sir.
BZZZZZZs.
BZZZ.
BZZZ Chufan pays anyway. BZZ Chufan pays anyway.
BZZZ. That's right, BZZ.
BZZZ.
BZ. Wizzy.
Esteemed sir, this is real usury. Moreover, pure plunder.
I would even dare to say piracy.
But we are forced to accept.
Here are your $50.
No, now the price has gone up and I want $70. If someone accepts a high price, that means it can be increased. Another Chinese proverb.
Do VR, Prockle, KVR.
Impy.
But what?
You can't sell ceramics if someone has broken them. Mexican proverb.
Scum, scoundrel. I'll kill you, I'll dismember you.
Let's run, bro.
Und so werden in den folgenden Tagen alle wertvollen Statuen gefunden und in Stücke zerbrochen. Durch die gerissenen Bemühungen zweier freiwilliger Forscher. durch autoritäre Eingriffe der Wong-Lot-Söldner. Aber weder die einen noch die anderen entdecken den wertvollen kaiserlichen Siegelring unter den Trümmern.
Nothing here either. Come on, friend. Let's try here now. Good day, kind gentlemen.
Freely?
May we enter?
Of course, but who are you, and what do you want?
We have come to give you an exceptional offer. Namely, it is about the Buddha that you bought from me.
What?
I present to you my husband, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Indian? What a lovely couple. What a perfect Asian marriage. A charming Chinese woman and an Indian who, judging by the color of the turban, certainly belongs to the highest caste.
What a damned Indian. I am the most Chinese in this city. And I had to wrap my head because your friends beat me up good.
Gulp! When?
Oh, our friends.
But I don't understand which of our friends.
PIH, those who attacked me and took away that damned budgie. And now hands up before.
Call the sheriff. Call the police.
No, just a moment.
Just slowly, let's stay calm. Don't.
Thieves, stop them.
Puff! Pant!
Fin! Damn! Giara!
Do you remember who the next buyer was?
Of course, it was a young craftsman who was getting married the next day and who bought the statue as a wedding gift.
And in that case, it won't be easy to persuade him to sell it to us. The newlyweds are a romantic sort who attach themselves to everything that reminds them of their wedding day.
That's true, but we have no choice. We must try, right?
Yes.
Here, according to what they told me, this is their key.
Their house. Ha 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 ha.
How are you feeling this morning, honey?
I'm wonderful. And you, sweet flower?
And this, what is this?
This, I don't know, my kitty. I'll tell you now. Wait, let me put on my glasses. You know I can't see well.
PIH, you can't see well, damn it. It seems you see blondies even without glasses.
Blondes. What blondes now?
Blondes like the owner of this hair.
Hair? But what are you saying, dear? You're mistaken. This is a hair from the tail of a horse. You know that I sell saddles and horse equipping, and I often have to test them on some animal that...
Liar. Disgusting liar. Not only are you cheating on me, but you also think I'm a stupid woman.
But don't talk like that, my love.
Don't call me my love, you scum.
But my love, I...
Out of this house. Out, I. Out. Out of the house.
No, stop.
Out, get out of here.
Are you sure Chinese people live here? Judging by the screams, it would seem that it's about redskins.
Yes, and on the warpath.
I has Quan.
No, not that, Gold. Don't be.
Out.
Ah.
Caramba. But what the devil? Hey, but this is one of our Buddhas.
Buddha, and who is Buddha? What is that Buddha?
And best of all is that we didn't even have to struggle to break it. 1 point. Caramba you carambita. Seal. The Emperor's seal.
W what?
Yippee!
Emperor. Who is the Emperor?
Ahi Saukade. Quick, bro. Let's disappear from here.
Where? Why? With whom? When?
Almighty Confucius, did you see? Yes, they found it, damn them. So much the worse for them. It won't remain in their hands for long. No, wait, not here. There are too many people around. You know well what Wong's orders are. So help me, Confucius. If only we could think of something. I have an idea that will allow us to afford another great pleasure, brother. Come on, we have to hurry.
Seal, what does seal mean? And which emperor are we talking about, Julius Caesar?
Slowly, mate. Now I will clear your thoughts. How do you feel now, friend?
Better, much better. But my head is ringing quite a bit, while my vision is still blurred.
Too bad. Really too bad? Because then you won't be able to see this.
We got him, we got him.
Congratulations, baritone. This is a complete cure. And without the help of an optician.
Ungefähr eine halbe Stunde später.
Can you even imagine the astonished face of Good Shoe Fan when he sees the seal?
Face? Ha 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 ha. We won't even manage to see his face. Because as soon as we show it to him, he will jump to the ceiling with happiness.
We wish you a good day, Most Reverend Mr. Chu Fan.
And today will really be good for you. Because the most famous detective in the world,
and his no less capable assistant, they are returning this to you. But, is it possible he didn't even flinch? This. Maybe he didn't see it. You know, he's quite old and like this, without glasses.
Yes.
You know, esteemed and respected Monsieur Chufan, that the company Baraton and Cayetano Lopez Martinez Yigi.
Cut it short with the surnames, Chico.
Yes, basically we found the item you care so much about. Caramba, you carambita. Hey, short-sightedness is okay, but it seems to me that he has become deaf and dumb.
Ah!
This, I am grateful to you for what you have done, but...
But what?
But, dude...
But the fact is that you did the job for us, gentlemen.
Caramba, ye carambita.
Thunder, that's why our boss didn't jump for joy.
But...
And now, friend, will you give me that ring?
No D. I apologize. Mr. O'Reither, forgive me, O'Reither, for God.
Coward, wretched cowardly monkey. You're using the fact that he's smaller than you. PFF, as if it's a problem to beat someone smaller than yourself. Everyone can do that. Everyone can. PFF, everyone can beat someone smaller than themselves. UF fell. Well, I wanted to say almost everyone.
Seal, quick. Take the seal.
Is anyone there? A 1,000 scalps. But what? Chico Battertone.
It's them, Zagor, it's them Wong-Lot's people.
All my drums of Darkwood.
Watch out behind you.
Enough is enough, 1,000 scalps. Look, and where did this flea appear from now? Is that all, little one?
Help. Please. Call the police. FAHH, help.
Let that man go, you damned monkey. Let him go.
Oh.
1,000 scalps. This one has a head harder than stone. 1,000 scalps. All my drums of darkwood. What a slap. It's useless. His head can withstand a dynamite explosion. And my only hope is that his damn belly is not equally granite. Hey, but then I was right. Our friend's belly is a sensitive spot. And I will hit him right there. As you see, friend, we all have our weak point. And now the final touch.
Nun, bevor Zagor es schaffte, den entscheidenden Schlag zu landen, duckte sich der Gegner unerwartet gewinnlich und springt zu einer naheliegenden Wand, von wo er ein altes Säbel in die Hand nimmt, das sich schnell als schreckliche und effektive Waffe erweist.
All the drums of darkwood. Damn it, the situation is complicated here. Curse. He turned into a real fury and he'll tear me to pieces if I don't find a way to stop him immediately. I swear.
Mit einem außerordentlich gewandten Sprung stürzt sich der Geist mit der Axt auf einen der Klötze, die sich in der Ecke des Ladens befinden. Und einen Moment später. Oh.
1,000 scalps. This is really terrible. I never thought I could kill someone this way. But this demon, unfortunately, he left me no choice. Chu Fan, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, friend. I'm fine now, but only thanks to you. May Confucius reward you.
Police!
Places! Places!
Move aside, damn you! Get out of the way! Clear the street!
Surround the house. And you, Sergeant Oakwork, come with me.
On command!
Be ready to cover me while I deal with the villains who are inside.
Count on it, sir!
Hey, you inside, can you hear me? Captain Gibson is speaking to you. You are now trapped. I'm giving you 10 seconds to come out with your hands up. Clear? 1, 2, 3.
Save your breath, respected Captain. The only ones who are able to get out of the ruins of this shop are the Honorable Mr. Chu Fan and I.
Zagor! You again, you!
In person, Captain Empha.
But what the devil are you doing here, and what does all this mean now?
Well, you know how it sometimes goes. I happened to be passing by here, so I helped the owner of this store who was unexplainably attacked by some pie guys.
Unexplainable, huh?
Well, probably those young men wanted to get their hands on my precious items from the antique shop.
Enough is enough, Mr. Chu Fan. Whoever wants to rob a store usually acts at night, without exposing themselves to too much risk. Well, this attack looks completely different, as if something completely different was at play, and not an ordinary attempt at the FT. Isn't it, Sergeant?
I think so, sir. This giant monkey is familiar to me. I know who he worked for and...
Quiet! Not now, and especially not here. Sergeant, we'll talk about it later, in my office. Corporal Bradley, take care of the corpses while I take statements from these gentlemen.
At your command. If you want to start with the story, I'm ready to write.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Honorable Captain. I don't have much to tell you because everything happened exactly. I was just showing him an item he wanted to buy for his girlfriend when these violent men entered and tried to overpower me.
But he, the fearless knight without a spot or flaw, knocked them all out, didn't he? PFF.
That's right, Captain.
I'm sorry that I did your job, but believe me, I really had no choice considering the situation.
Well, okay, Zagor, once again you arrived before me, but don't delude yourself that I swallowed the story that you and this esteemed seller of trinkets served me. I'm not as stupid as you think, gentlemen, and I know a lot of things about what's happening in this damn neighborhood. And therefore I advise you, Chu Fan, to give up weaving your damned intrigues behind the backs of the police and other city authorities. And to you, unknown and mysterious guest of Norfolk, I will once again repeat the advice that I gave you on the occasion of our first meeting. Mind your own business, and leave the rest to us from the police. Clear?
Indeed, Captain. But know that in the future I will retain the right to defend my life and the lives of my friends every time the watchful eye of the law proves sleepy. Goodbye, gentlemen. Let's go, friends.
Yes, Zagor.
Here I am.
Feel free to return that gold ring to Mr. Chu Fan Chico. I've decided I won't buy it after all. My girl has refined taste, and I'm sure she wouldn't like it very much.
I understand, sir.
Here you are.
In any case, know that I am always at your disposal if you want anything else.
I will surely contact you again, dear sir. Of course, after you bring some order here. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. I sincerely hope this was goodbye, Zagor.
I can't believe how shamelessly you told him such a lie, Zagor.
True. You were fantastic, my old friend.
I will never forget the face of that poor captain. Ha 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 ha. Despite all the lumps he had to swallow, I think he now considers you enemy number one.
Yes, and if he could, he would throw you in jail with immense satisfaction.
Well, let's not exaggerate now. Although the captain is not exactly what we could call a likable person, he is still a good guardian of the law who is just trying to do his duty. Remember that. Basically, the most important thing now is that we have handed over that signet ring to Chu Fan. And that thanks to him in 3 days, during the Dragon celebration, the Chinese community will be able to get a fair and reasonable leader.
And what are we gonna do now?
Well, I think we can go back to Golden Baby now. Because now nothing prevents us from enjoying the vacation we planned together with Fish Leg. Hello guys, is everything all right?
Greetings, friends. Everything okay?
The captain can't wait to see you people.
You will find him on the bow. Damn it, and everything finally went smoothly for us.
Karambaya karambita, what kind of atmosphere is this now? As if we were at a funeral. True. Get ready to move. We can finally go on vacation.
Well.
Chaos, do you see this collection of gloomy faces?
So help me all the mustaches of my family. Do you understand anything here, Zagor?
Frankly, no, but I don't think there's any point in breaking your head with countless questions. When there is a person who will be able to explain to us the reasons for this funny real atmosphere.
Zagor, Chico, Bataton, you've finally arrived.
Yes? Heads up, Captain. We bring good news. This time we are not returning empty-handed.
We sikijid, fish leg. We got the glorious Emperor's seal?
I know, guys, I know.
1,000 scalps. What do you mean? How do you already know?
Curse. That happened only half an hour ago.
I know that too. 1,000 sharks. Namely, someone sent me a letter a moment ago. And here's what it says in it. A few minutes ago, your friends OPT'd an object that interests us very much. And if by tomorrow, by the beginning of the Dragon Parade, that object is not in the hands of the Most Reverend Wong-Lot, you will never see your beautiful niece again.
1,000 scalps.
Caramba y carambita.
Gulp.
Of course, as you can probably guess yourself, if you decide to contact the police, Miss Virginia's tender skin will have the opportunity to experience the ancient tradition of refined Oriental torture. Well, it is with those very words that the message ends, which was delivered to me by this strange postman who shoved 2 fingers from my head.
A quiet, but at the same time very eloquent postman.
Exactly. Those people are ready for anything, Zagor.
But has your niece really disappeared?
And how did that even happen, damn it?
Unfortunately, no one knows that. This morning she left, telling us that she wanted to take a little walk around the city. And then she never returned. After a few hours, I became worried about her delay. So I sent the entire crew to search for her. But they couldn't find her. To then receive this damn news a moment ago.
Obviously, the Chufan enemies predicted this morning that our search for the seal would sooner or later bear fruit, so they wanted to secure themselves in time.
Damn scum!
Vermin, they have attacked an innocent girl.
What are we gonna do now, Zagor?
Unfortunately, I'm afraid we don't have much choice.
And the dragon celebration is very near.
Yes, tomorrow.
We don't have much time available. But I will do my best to find Virginia, and I will try to do it alone, so as not to attract attention. At the same time, Fishleg, you will go talk to our Chufan. He is a reasonable man.
And I believe that he will rather retreat before Wong-Lot's blackmail than be responsible for the death of an innocent girl.
What? You think he will agree to surrender the Emperor's seal to Wong-Lot?
To surrender command of the entire Chinese quarter to their hated enemy.
Caramba y carambita. The stakes are really too high. Chufan will not give up the position of leader of the Chinese community.
I think that the difference between the pretenders to that position is precisely in that Wong-Lot is merciless and ruthless. Don't worry, dear friends. I am convinced that the good old man will give up the seal if you ask him. But please, also tell him not to hand it over until the last moment of the ceremony.
And that is, if I remember correctly, the moment when the dragon appears.
Yes, that's what he told us.
We will do as you said, Zagor. But your undertaking, besides being dangerous, seems desperate to me.
Fishleg is right. It will be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yes, you have very little information. Where will you even start your search?
I don't know. Friends, I am aware of the difficulty of the undertaking. But what can I tell you? I have to try something, right?
Hey, look who's approaching us.
That pesky Captain Gibson again.
What the devil is he looking for here?
May my guts become whales, please don't mention Virginia to him. If we mention our suspicions to him, he will immediately take on the job, and then that damned Wong-Lot will carry out his threats.
Greetings, people.
Good day.
Hello.
Good day, Captain.
What good wind brings you from your office, Captain?
You've guessed it, it's about the wind. Or to be more precise, about that fresh sea breeze, which, as they say, is good for the lungs. It was hellishly hot in my den, so it occurred to me that it would do me good to take a walk to the port to cool off and greet my friends before departure. Because, if I understood correctly, you are leaving.
Yes, you are right. We plan to sail today. But then...
Then I suggested that we stay here for 2 more days to attend tomorrow's Chinese celebration.
Yes, that's right. We heard that it's an event that simply cannot be missed.
Yes, it's about something really exceptional. But I also remind you that during that celebration, no white man is allowed to enter the Chinatown. So you won't be able to enjoy it very much.
It doesn't matter. We will be satisfied even if we experience the whole of that ambience only marginally, in parts of the city where it is allowed to stay.
We are people who know how to be satisfied with small things.
I understand. In that case, goodbye, because I suppose we will meet again sometime.
And I share your opinion, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone, gentlemen. Instead, greet your lovely niece for me. I haven't seen her for a while. I hope she is well.
Yes, of course. Hey, young people, since the world began, are always well. Captain...
Yes, lucky them. Lucky them.
This visit is not pleasant at all.
You think he suspects something?
Well, you never know with that kind of guy.
By the tone with which he asked about my niece, one could conclude that he really sensed something.
Nonsense if it were really so. Then he would have come up with some excuse to see Virginia. Anyway, we don't have time to deal with that snoop. We have much more important topics to think about.
Maybe I could do something about that problem.
1,000 scalps.
Caramba y carambita. Who said that? Damn it. The devil took me. The voice sounded familiar. But there isn't even a dog here.
By the Holy Trimurti, and what animal am I then? Fat Mexican?
Gulp?
100 whales, that was Ramath's voice.
That demon has obviously performed one of his usual spells again. Maybe he dissipated into the air, or he became invisible, so he could hear our conversation.
It wasn't necessary for me to resort to such complicated methods to hear what you're talking about, people. Considering that you were talking exactly above the place I chose for my little session of meditation and stretching.
You say?
Haha, he really didn't expect this.
Anyway, my offer from a moment ago still stands. Zagor, maybe I can help you find where they are holding Miss Virginia.
You. And how, Ramath? By all the drums of Darkwood. What do you know about that story?
Currently nothing more than you, my dear friends. But considering the gravity of the situation, I can try to perform an experiment that has already proven effective on other occasions.
What a question. It was one of the most exciting experiences in my life.
Do you remember when we were looking for Captain Snake's treasure?
Oh, absolutely.
Of course I remember.
Okay, because what I plan to do will be very similar to that, namely, using some of her object, something that belonged to her.
Curse! If I didn't know you, I'd think you'd gone crazy, Ramath. But knowing everything you've done so far, I can only allow it without a word.
Ungefähr eine halbe Stunde später, im Portaljubileo Golden Baby.
Did you find what I was looking for?
TJAH. Although she is a girl, Virginia doesn't have much clothing. But I still managed to find something.
Very good. With the help of the gods, this should be enough for us. Now I just ask you to be quiet. I will need complete silence. And don't interfere no matter what happens. Not even to help me.
But Ramath, what are you telling us?
You want to scare us.
I said whatever happens, friends. And don't forget that under any circumstances. Because only one single touch of your hand is enough for all my effort to end in smoke.
Caramba y carambita?
If that's the way things are, we'll listen to you, Ramath.
Vor den verblüfften Blicken der Anwesenden rolle der ungewöhnliche Fakir seinen kleinen Teppich aus und legte es vorsichtig auf den Boden. Während er an einem Ende eine kleine Öllampe platziert. Die Haut sofort dann brennt.
Now you can put out everything else. Chico?
Yes, of course. Immediately.
Nachdem er die geheimnisvolle Substanz verschlungen hatte, setzt sich Ramat auf den Teppich und fest die Enden der Kleidung ergreift, die dem entführten Mädchen gehörte. Grabestille erfüllt das Unterdeck und das Flackern der Flamme zeichnet seltsame Licht- und Schattenspiele auf Ramatos Gesicht, versteinert in abwesendem Ausdruck. Während von seinen Lippen kaum hörbar eine Anrufung in indischer Sprache herabsteigt. Dessen unbekannte Worte, im gleichen Rhythmus gesprochen, am Ende nur ein unverständlicher Klang werden. Wie die Zeit vergeht, scheint der Körper des Fakirs zu versteinern. Die Muskeln der Arme, zu Krämpfen gespannt, zeugen von der Kraft, mit der die Hände des Fakirs Virginias Kleidung zusammenpressen. Und dann, plötzlich, folgt eine Veränderung, die allen den Atem im Halse anhält. Mit einem grässlichen, schmerzhaften Schrei fällt der Inder zu Boden. Während sein Körper von schrecklichen Krämpfen erschüttert wird. Und weißer Schaum erscheint ihm auf den Lippen.
Heavenly powers.
Caramba y carambita. But what?
Dying. He's dying.
Curse, who knows what it swallowed.
Poison. It was certainly poison. Damn it!
Stop, 1,000 scalps. Don't touch that man. Damn them is it possible that you've already forgotten what he told us?
But Zagor, look how it's writhing.
We're not gonna stand idly by while our old friend is dying.
No,
Ramathi, is everything in?
A.H.
Ah. UFF.
Caramba y carambita. Have you gone crazy, Zagor?
I said don't touch him.
I'm telling you again that...
Look, 1,000 whales. He doesn't move anymore, as if he's...
dead. HIT's body is completely stiff.
And he doesn't breathe anymore.
Caramba ya carambita. Who turned off the light?
The wind. It was the wind.
What wind 1,000 of his whales? There isn't even a whiff of wind outside.
To hell, it looks like the oil is gone.
Nah!
Let someone turn on the lamp, damn it.
Yes, Immediately? Matches. Does anyone have matches?
Give me matches.
Damn it. You are a passionate smoker, and you surely light that damn pipe of yours with something.
1,000 scalps.
Wales is wums.
But who lit it now?
What do you mean? Didn't you light it, Chico?
So help me all the mustaches of my family. I intended to. But I couldn't even light a match.
But then...
This is ridiculous. Incredible, I can't.
Virginia, Virginia? You are so pale, Virginia. I know you are afraid.
Karambai Karambita. Speak, he speaks.
By Jupiter, then he isn't dead.
PSSST. Excellence, you damned ones.
But you don't need to be afraid anymore. Virginia, we your friends have found you. And I, Ramus, see you. I see your terrible prison. But now you will have to guide the steps of the man who will come to save you. Zagor? Yes, I know you are still scared. And I know that my voice, which seems to come from nowhere, seems like a hallucination. No, you must clear your mind of all fear. You must believe me. You must believe in my abilities with all your strength. And think intensely about the path you took with your kidnappers. Remember the look of the streets. Some detail that could help us. That could be a guideline for us. Focus. Think about the Während they took you in. About the shops. About the houses. My mind will catch your thought as a lightning rod attracts. Lightning that strikes from the sky. And step by step I will lead your savior towards you. Zagor Tinea. Think, Virginia, think.
It seems he's really dead now, poor guy.
Karambai Karambita. He's dried up like a cod. Mami!
Vor den verblüfften Blicken der 4 Freunde geschieht ein neues, unglaubliches Phänomen. Aus Fakirs unbeweglichem Körper erhebt sich eine schimmernde Wolke, die einige Augenblicke in der Luft schwebt. Und dann nimmt es eine unklare menschliche Gestalt an. Langsam nimmt es ein immer wieder erkennbares Aussehen an. Das Aussehen von Fakir Ramata.
Oh no.
Heavenly powers!
Ramathi.
I am ready, Zagor. And you?
But what?
I've clearly gone crazy.
It's not possible. I don't believe my... One is here, to hell with it.
Silence, you two.
And the other is there, damn it.
And I am ready, Ramatha.
Okay, then let's go. But we will have to hurry, because this connection has proven more difficult than predicted. My powers are exposed to a strain that I'm afraid I won't be able to endure for much longer. Come on, Zagor, follow me. Virginia is already addressing me.
Curse, he's gone.
Yes, he's gone.
To hell with it, let me finish. I wanted to say that he's gone. And at the same time, he is still here. I've clearly gone crazy. Call a doctor, or rather, call the emergency services and...
Enough, Batterton. Is it possible that you still haven't understood what happened? Just like many other Tibetan ascetics, Ramath has just managed to project his dullul. Thanks to the mysterious force released by his mind, his body radiates impalpable particles of mysterious matter, or more precisely non-matter, which then distribute in a way that reproduces his image.
Karamba yo karambita, Is it clear to you now? Uneducated Claude?
Of course. I'm material particles. Matter and non-matter. What could be clearer than that?
Besides, our good friend already performed similar tricks while you were prisoners of the Vikings. Do you remember, Chico?
Of course. Then he projected his image over a very great distance.
And when I saw him in front of me, was so convinced that it was him of flesh and blood that I tried to hug him. Of course, my arms only embraced air, and it was only at that moment that I realized that it was only his sorcery. And now this undertaking of his is even more complicated, considering that he can see my niece.
Tattooing her and talking to her through thought. If this spell works, I will also go for training with those Tibetan hermits. Word of honor. The devil took me away. Thanks to all those tricks, I would become a champion among detectives.
Aber Zagor ist nicht so hilflos, wie der gute Ramat denkt. Namentlich, in diesem Moment hatte der Geist mit der Axt bereits einen Plan für außergewöhnliche Fälle.
Confucius me. Where did your Indian friend go?
This. He's returning immediately. He only went away for a moment because of certain needs. No, the biggest problem is that I don't feel very well. As you know, we Westerners don't smoke opium very often.
What? But you haven't even taken a puff from the pipe.
Yes, but as soon as I entered and inhaled this smoke, I was immediately dazed. Ka. Probably it's because I'm not used to it, obviously. Even this smoke was enough to cloud my brain and stomach. Please take me out to breathe some fresh air. I will reward you nicely. Believe me.
You white people are all the same. You want to stick your nose into our ancient rites. You want to know all our traditional customs. And you are not mentally or physically ready to face them. Hehehehe. Feel free to lean on me, friend. Hehehehe. I'll take you to the courtyard.
Als ob er benommen wäre, stützt sich Zagor auf den Chinesen und zieht ein Messer aus seinem Stiefel. Und nachdem sie nur wenige Schritte überquert haben, flüstert einige Worte in das Ohr des verblüfften Chinesen.
Yes, you are not mistaken, friend. What you feel between your ribs is really the tip of a knife. Of a knife that will end up in your belly, if you just try to shout or ask for help.
But what are you gonna do if you want to rob us? That's the craziest.
Shut up, I want something completely different. Take me to the secret cellar where you keep the white woman.
Cellar? But there is no cellar here.
Ein starker Druck mit der Messerspitze. Und der entschlossene Ausdruck in Zagors Augen hat eine furchterregende Wirkung auf den Raucher. Der bereits einen Moment später seine Geschichte ändert.
I have nothing to do with it, white man. I swear to you that I have nothing to do with it. I am just a poor servant, and I am not at all to blame for what is happening here.
I'm not interested, friend. And if you take me to that cellar, you will see that you will not experience any great trouble.
Okay, but don't stab me with that knife anymore.
I will do it only as much as it is necessary to refresh your memory. Or rather, let me remind you that I will not tolerate any jokes.
There, in that room.
Okay, let's go there. But walk slowly, as if you are really taking someone out who is sick.
Gänzlich verängstigt vor der Spitze des Messers, geht der Chinese weiter zu einem der Zimmer. Einen Moment später, zusammen mit Zagor, schließt er sich drinnen ein. Sich vor den Blicken möglicher Neugieriger versteckend. Bis die schläfrige Atmosphäre im Saal überhaupt nicht durch das gestört wurde, was geschah.
And now?
Now let's continue our walk, friend. Go first. And wait a moment before you go down. Is this a closing lever?
Yes.
Okay, then let's put everything back in its place. I wouldn't want someone to suspect something and then suddenly jump me from behind.
A white woman is in the last cell, at the end of this hallway.
If that's the way things are, you are no longer needed.
And no, don't kill me. Don't kill me, please.
And who said I'm gonna kill you, you jolly fellow? I'll just put you to sleep for a few minutes. Like this.
Einige Augenblicke später findet Zagor leicht alles, was er braucht, um den unglücklichen Chinesen zu besiegen. Der bald spurlos verschwindet.
And now may Christmas fortune help me. Unfortunately, good Ramat didn't manage to give me any precious goodens. 1,000 scalps on him. But I suppose they've posted at least one guard down here. By all the drums of Darkwood, here's someone. The devil take me. Those were just rats. But what rats? I've never seen such big and disgusting animals, and it's perfectly clear to me what terrifying moments poor Virginia has spent here so far. Fortunately, now that nightmare will end for her and...
Speak, you scum. Come on, speak. So, will you speak up already, damn you?
Or would you rather we extend you by 1/2 meter?
Who are you, and why did you follow our friend Sang Li?
1,000 scalps.
For God's sake, I repeat that I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't follow anyone, and I have no idea who this Sang Li is. I'm just an unfortunate sailor looking for a ship to board. I arrived last night from Atlantic City.
So help me, Confucius. You're still repeating that story, aren't you?
Come on, refresh his memory a little, Chen.
I will do it with a heavy heart, okay? Really a heavy heart. Believe me, but I will do it anyway.
Ah!
And now I will ask you the same questions for the 4th time. You damned stubborn. Who are you, and why did you follow Sang Li?
1,000 scalps, but that. That's Captain Gibson.
Ah! Wait, Chen. Not so fast.
By all the drums of Darkwood. How did he end up here in the hands of these guys? And why, damn it, isn't he in uniform and doesn't want to reveal his identity? The partition has resin. Someone is coming. Damn it. Right now I didn't need this. And where should I hide now, damn it? 1,000 scalps. The ceiling. I have no other choice. And if I turn off this lamp, like this, maybe I'll manage to get out.
So help me gods, did this damned lamp have to go out right now?
I'm sorry, powerful Wong-Lot, I really am sorry. I'll turn it on again immediately and...
PFF, no need, Wutong. Luckily for me, and all of you who need me, my sight and my legs still serve me quite well.
As you wish, Most Reverend Wong-Lot. Besides, we've already arrived here.
By all the drums of Darkwood.
Now these are the doors.
So this is that famous Wong-Lot, the man who, like a dictator, wants to rule the Chinese community in Norfolk. And who, in order to succeed in that without hesitation. Poor Gibson. Something tells me that his desperate attempt to kick will suffer a heavy blow after the arrival of this snake Wong-Lot.
We humbly beg you to forgive us, mighty Wong-Lot, but for now we have not yet managed to get the prisoner to speak.
Now he has fainted from pain, but in a minute we will bring him to a state where we can continue the examination.
I don't. Have mercy, I repeat to you that I don't know what you want from me. I am just a sailor, just a sailor.
Do you hear him? Even in moments of most intense pain, he doesn't stop repeating the same words.
The truth, noble Wong-Lot.
And now I'm starting to believe that this wanderer is telling the truth and...
Enough! Spare me from showing your shameful incompetence. And you, leave that useless tool, you fool. I will tell you who the man is who almost deceived you. I am glad to see you in my humble home, Captain Gibson.
Heavenly powers, is that you, Wong-Lot?
Yes, to your misfortune. That's exactly me, Gibson. Your willpower almost deceived the fools whom, unfortunately, I sometimes have to use.
You wretch! So, my suspicions were more than justified. You are that black soul that stands behind all that violence that is boiling and that sometimes knows how to explode in Chinatown.
Confucius. But does that mean this is really the police chief?
Yes, we've really caught a big fish, friends.
Damn, poor Gibson has no hope now.
A big fish that we must no longer release.
If you called him a fish, powerful Wong-Lot, then we will treat him like a fish. And we will throw it back into the sea, with a beautiful stone tied to the tail.
Hi, 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 hi.
Murderers, dirty, stinking scum, you won't get away with it. My death will serve no purpose, you can be sure of that. My people have already sniffed out your trail and...
Nonsense. That's just nonsense. Captain, you're just trying to bluff. Namely, I have some faithful friends in police circles, whom no one suspects and who always pass on to me news that concerns me in any way. No, my dear friend, I know for sure that my name as the head of the organization that controls Chinatown is just a fruit of your suspicions. And you didn't want to put it on the table until you secured some tangible proof, right? However, what I really don't understand is your sudden decision to go into action alone, without the protection of your uniform. Unless when I think about it. Well, of course, that's what it's about. It can't be anything else. Girl, you did all this to try to save the girl. You succeeded. I don't even know how. Not only in smelling out the disappearance of Fisher's niece, but also the ransom that followed. And then you alone, without hesitation, threw yourselves into this crazy undertaking, with fearlessness and imprudence worthy of your famous ancient knights. What do you call them? Pala. Paladins, yes, you are obviously the last representative of the noble paladin breed.
He is the penultimate, people. Because I am the last one.
Watch out. That's surely that damned Zagor, who has already caused us a lot of trouble.
Confusion on me. In that case, his career as a damned pest will end right here.
Ah!
So help me gods. What are you doing, scoundrels? He is alone, and there are 3 of you. You cursed damn wild beast.
Watch out, Zagor. Wong-Lot is fleeing.
You won't, friend.
Benommen von einem starken Schlag, beginnt der verächtliche Wong-Lot zu taumeln. Aber mit verzweifelter Willenskraft schafft er es doch, noch einen Meter zu überwinden. Und greift nach dem Seil, das von der Decke hängt.
So help me gods.
Alarm signal. It's coming from the basement.
Confucius me, Wong-Lot went down there. Quick, come on.
But what could have happened?
Gleichzeitig.
So, S-Demon Captain, do you still stand by your position that I shouldn't interfere in what's happening in this town?
I understand your sarcasm, Zagor, and I have no problem admitting that I completely misjudged you. I owe you my life, and I am very grateful, believe me.
Let's leave that now, Gibson, and rather focus on the real reason why both you and I risked our necks. Although Virginia is only a few steps away from us, I'm sure it won't be easy to get her out of here after we free her.
Ocho knows.
The smoking room is full of Wong-Lot's people, but if we know how to use the element of surprise, we might succeed.
Okay then, let's go and may luck help us.
Damn it, obviously the goddess Fortuna has more important business at the moment.
Wong-Lot-Verrückte, wie Furies, stürzen sich auf Zagor und Gibson. Und während der Geist mit der Axt bereit ist, auch auf diese neue Herausforderung zu antworten. 1. Gibson, auf dem die gnadenlose Folter tiefe Spuren hinterlassen hat, gerät sofort in Schwierigkeiten.
1,000 scalps.
Oh!
Off. Hit him hard. I've got him, brothers. I've got him.
Fools. Damn scum.
Confucius, this is a real fury in human form.
Ah.
1,000 scalps, I.
So great. So.
Thanks, Confucius. Are you okay, powerful Wang Suo, being might?
Fortunately, this fool's unusual weapon only scratched me. But he will pay dearly for this blood of mine. Very dearly. Sharks. Throw him into the bay to the sharks, that's the death he deserves. And of course, make sure she's in good company.
You mean the other one?
Yes, I'm thinking about him, and also about the young white woman.
But I don't understand. They told us that she will serve as a commodity for exchange for.
Nonsense. Judging by how things stand now, I am sure they will hand over the Emperor's seal to us anyway. And it is also certain that that hen saw too much regarding our organization.
I think you're right, Wong-Lot. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Alright, but hurry. Don't forget that the dragon celebration will begin tomorrow morning, and that I want you by my side in the afternoon at the time of the parade.
I'll be there, Honorable Wong-Lot. I'll certainly be. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for the honor you show me.
Einige Stunden später, wenn der Morgenhimmel bereits rot zu werden beginnt.
Hey you! Good morning, Lutong.
How was the fishing?
Hi. Excellent, brother. As you can see yourself. Mullets, pale catfish, and fat barracudas. I was very lucky.
Hey Liu Yu Gain. Since fate has brought you here at the right moment.
At the right moment for what?
To do a valuable service to the powerful Wong-Lot.
That's how it is. It's a huge honor for me. Just tell me what I have to do.
You just need to re-raise the sail and return to the open sea up to the height of the Northern Cape.
Return to the open sea? But I just arrived, and I haven't slept a wink since yesterday. Confucius, is that the answer I need to convey to Wong-Lot? This? No, don't do that, please. My boat and I are at your disposal, believe me. Should I maybe feed the sharks?
Text. I see that you know a lot.
Hehehe. In the past, I already had the opportunity to do favors for the powerful Wong-Lot.
All the better. Come on, make some room for the new goods.
1 bag?
3 bags, and their contents are so precious that you must hide them carefully.
Relax, Lutong. I'll do everything right.
I am perfectly relaxed, Lanpat, among other things, because I will personally come to check the outcome of the operation. Did you call us? Liu Tong? Bring the goods, brothers. The body is ready.
Einige Augenblicke später, der erste Sack befindet sich bereits in dem kleinen Boot. Und kurz darauf folgt auch der zweite. Und am Ende auch der dritte.
Come on, Lanpat, we must hurry. I don't want to be late for the dragon's celebration.
Hi for that. You must turn to the god of winds, not me. Hi.
Nicht lange danach verlässt das Boot den Hafen, in dem langsam die alltäglichen Aktivitäten beginnen. Passiert wenige Meter von der schläfrigen und unaufmerksamen Patrouille der Hafenpolizei. Und dann, vom günstigen Wind getragen, steuert der Bug auf offene See zu. Und hinterlässt Norfolk.
Hi, 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 you are a lucky man. Lutong, everything is going according to your wishes. The wind is favorable. And besides that, wherever I look, there is no trace of other boats.
The truth. And therefore no curious people who could cause us problems.
Hi, yesterday my fishing friends didn't want to sail out so they could be sure not to miss the dragon celebration today.
I can imagine. And you trickster, you caught a lot of fish and for them.
Exactly. Hi, exactly. All the fish from the bay last night were just for me. Hi. But what are you doing? Are you going to kill them?
No, brother. Quite the opposite. I want them to breathe some air and see how beautiful life is.
And you surely want them to see how ugly the jaws of a shark are.
You are a very clever man, Lunpot. You are absolutely right this time. These people have given us huge headaches. And Wong-Lot will consider that he has avenged himself only when he finds out that they have suffered a cruel and painful death. And since we're at it, you were lucky in that too. Look over there.
Confucius May.
Our dear friends us usually don't come so close to the shore.
Hi, that's a sign that they are hungry, Lutong. And we won't keep them on a diet for too long, will we?
That's right. To start with, we will serve them a nice tasty appetizer. A young woman.
Scoundrels! Scoundrels. Let her go. Let that girl go. Kill us freely, but spare that innocent girl. If you let her go, I promise you that...
PFF, the dead cannot make promises. White man. And you're already dead.
Hi. Look, in the meantime, the number of our dear friends has increased even more.
Yes. They have obviously realized that it's already lunchtime.
Here, friends, the appetizer is ready. Hi.
Mike, unfold it, hold it tight.
Yippee, the menu has changed, little fishes.
Damned white dog.
Come on, Zagor, fix him.
PIH, you are capable. That's not questionable.
My God, help Zagor, please.
But you won't get away anyway.
A 1,000 scalps.
What an ugly sight.
Yes, that poor guy was just a trivial figure in Wong-Lot's game and didn't deserve such a horrible end.
Since we're on the subject, we don't deserve to end up in the stomachs of these beasts.
Yes, and that's the truth. Virginia, how are you feeling, Virginia?
Just be brave, little one. Now everything is over. You are saved, or rather, we are saved. And as usual, for everything is responsible, but damn it, how did you manage to free your hands? And I tried with all my strength, but the only thing I managed to do was bleed my wrists.
Well, I was also tied up. But luck would have it that this barracuda was at hand, which, although dead, did me a huge favor with its famous teeth. And now let's get to work, friends. There are still a few hours until the Dragon Parade, and maybe we still have enough time to prepare a nice unsavory joke for that scum Wong-Lot.
Zagor, you were fantastic, just as my uncle always described you in his stories. Hero, my hero.
Your. This. I.
Lightning and thunder. Devil take me, people, with all that great passion, you will set this boat on fire. Firefighters, call the firefighters.
1,000 scalps, but
Captain Gibson, how dare you?
Don't be angry, people, but you will have time for such things later.
Es ist Nachmittag und das ganze chinesische Viertel nimmt an der Feier teil, auf die es sich ein Jahr lang gesehnt hat. Alle Bewohner bewegen sich auf der Straße, auf der die Tribüne aufgestellt wurde, von der der Name des neuen Vertreters des fernen Kaisers bekannt gegeben wird. Fröhliche Klänge, Tänze und Lieder. Alles kündigt einen großen Moment an. Während zwei Männer, obwohl äußerlich ruhig, in sich eine enorme Aufregung erleben.
So, honored friend, I'd say the time has come. Come on, slip me that ring unnoticed, and then prepare to witness my triumph.
But I...
A dragon. The dragon is coming. Make way for the dragon.
Zur Freude aller Anwesenden erscheint eine ungewöhnliche allegorische Figur, nach der das Fest benannt wurde, hüpfend. Im Rhythmus, der von den Musikern diktiert wird, die sich vor ihm befinden. Und dann, als er die Tribüne erreicht hat, hält er an, als würde er sich vor den einflussreichen Männern verbeugen, die dort sitzen.
Bravo, bravo.
Ah.
They aren't really something special. It seems to me that some of them are not even able to follow the rhythm of the music.
True. I completely agree.
Confusion and what's happening now.
Look, someone is coming out from under the canvas.
And why the parade is not over yet, and... Hot by the heavenly kingdom, look!
White men. They are white dogs. But that's not possible. How did they dare to defile our celebration with their presence?
Death to the blasphemers.
Zagor, Captain Gibson and the girl, they are alive. So help me Confucius. Well, that's incredible.
The girl is alive.
Kill them. Kill these profaners, brothers.
Yes, Dad.
Death.
No, stop. Let no one dare touch these people, friends. A Chu Fan, command you in the name of our distant emperor. I Chu Fan, who received the holy sign of leadership from him.
So Chu Fan is our new leader. The Emperor's seal.
Long live Chu Fan.
Long live Chu Fan. Long live. Long live.
Long live.
Long live. What now, Wong-Lot? You're not laughing anymore.
PFF.
From now on, they will laugh even less, if my name isn't Harold Gibson. You are arrested for multiple murders, which I will prove soon. And for the attempted murder of my humaness, a crime for which I will gladly be both the prosecutor and the witness. I hope you have enough common sense to come with me peacefully so I don't have to use force.
Relax. Captain Gibson, I do not intend to turn this celebration into a slaughter. An intelligent and experienced man knows very well when the game is lost. And I am aware that my game is irrevocably lost at this moment.
Shall we go, Wong-Lot?
You can't wait to put a noose around my neck, right, Captain?
Why should I deny it? Yes, that's the only thing I've been thinking about since I saw you in that damn basement.
I understand. But I will have to disappoint you, Honorable Captain. You will not see me climbing onto the scaffold. Nor you. Nor anyone else.
Damn it.
1,000 drums.
But may one know what? Wong-Lot, Wong-Lot.
Watch out, Captain. This could be a trick.
What a trick, a curse. This man is dead.
Dead. By all the drums of Darkwood. Look at his mouth.
Yes, What is this Wittish foe?
He took the poison just like those two mercenaries in your office. Of course, the ring. Look at the ring. A capsule with poison was certainly here before in this empty cavity.
My God.
To hell, we let ourselves be fooled once again. Curse. Now the Chinese will think we killed him and they will dismember us.
You don't have to worry about him, look.
Long life Chu Fan.
Do you see? With all this confusion, it seems that no one currently cares about Wong-Lot. Let's get out of here. Let's take advantage of this situation. Let's go from here, friends.
In dieser Nacht.
And now all that remains for us is to happily celebrate the end of this story. Bring us more glasses, Gaston.
To immediately, mon capitaine.
I'll take care of the bottle. It's about something I've been guarding for 3 years, and I swore I wouldn't open it until a truly exceptional occasion. And I must admit that there is no more exceptional opportunity than this. Here it is, real Scottish whiskey aged 10 years.
Excellent, Captain.
10 years. Well, then he's a real veteran.
Yes, and the honor of opening it will belong to the person who has suffered the most in this story of all of us. Virginia, so the honor belongs to you two. But where is Virginia, damn it?
Until a moment ago, she was next to me, and...
Well...
Virginia, where did you disappear?
But Zagor isn't here either.
Yes, and he was here until a few minutes ago.
Virginia Trevor!
You shout in vain. Mon capitaine, Virginia is gone.
Missing?
What?
Gone again.
Oh no? Or gone?
Missing.
Slowly, slowly. At least let me finish the sentence. I wanted to say that Mademoiselle Virginia disappeared in a boat together with Zagor.
In a boat? And where did they go?
What a question, mon capitaine. On a romantic trip, I suppose. The night is pleasant and clear, the moon full and bright, and the sea calm like oil. What more does a beautiful young couple of hot blood need?
No, 1,000 whales, not this. That bastard Zagor shouldn't have done that to me. He's a real bastard, a seducer of girls. Yes, because my niece is still just a girl. An immature girl.
Well, now you're exaggerating, Captain. Namely, it's a 20-year-old girl who knows very well what she's doing.
Carambaya carambita. And that she is an immature girl. Well? One day, accidentally passing by, I peeked through the window of her cabin and saw her scantily clad. And to tell the truth, she didn't look unripe or like a little girl.
What did you do? Damn voyeurs. After that seducer of little girls. That's all I needed. Obviously, at this moment, I have all calibrates of sexual maniacs on my poor ship.
Gob. But I just accidentally saw her and...
Thunder. Now you're really twisting the state of things, mon capitaine. Why are you listing so many different names for what's happening between Virginia and Zagor? We French people have a nice sentence for that. And she sings, "Ça, c'est l'amour." That's love.
Well said, Gaston. Really well said.
Bravo, Gaston. Besides being the king of the kitchen, you are also the emperor of common sense.
Come on, head up, Captain. Besides, you always said that Zagor was like a member of the family. And now you only have to accept him as a nephew. Ha.
What kind of nephew? It's not over yet. Maybe some things can still be fixed. Zagor! Zagor! Where are you, Zagor? Come back. Return back immediately, Zagor. Zagor, return my niece to me immediately, Zagor. Zagor! Where did you hide? Come back to the ship immediately. Virginia, Zagor. Did you hear? Come back to the ship immediately.
But we are already on the ship, Uncle. And all this time we were here, weren't we, Virginia?
Of course, sweetheart.
Uncle. Zagor called me uncle. Oh, no!
Ende der Episode.